Fans. Bombshell's also out here showing, ooh, I just hit the curb hard. Fans. Bombshell's also out here showing, ooh, I just hit the curb hard. Fans. Bombshell's also out here showing, ooh, I just hit the curb hard. Fans. Bombshell's also out here showing, ooh, I just hit the curb hard. Fans. Bombshell's also out here showing, ooh, I just hit the curb hard. Fans. Bombshell's also out here showing, ooh, I just hit the curb hard. Fans. Bombshell's also out here showing, ooh, I just hit the curb hard. Fans. Bombshell's also out here showing, ooh, I just hit the curb hard. Fans. Bombshell's also out here showing, ooh, I just hit the curb hard. Fans. Bombshell's also out here showing, ooh, I just hit the curb hard. Fans. Bombshell's also out here showing, ooh, I just hit the curb hard. Fans. Bombshell's also out here showing, ooh, I just hit the curb hard.
Hey y'all. Hey Ronnie. Hey Michelle's apple juice. Hey DJ. It's good to see you in here. Hey Nope Nada Shell. Hey J Alexander. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Good morning. Hey Nana J. Hey Lori. Isn't that funny, DJ? Shit's hilarious. Never gets old either. Never gets old. Alright, so I want to touch on just a couple of things. First of all, Controlla was live this morning. I watched just a few minutes of her live for the first time in a couple of days, and I click on it, and it's her having the nerve to try to insinuate that Bombshell bullied a trans person off of YouTube. Hey, sweet potato. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, of course, DJ. Duh. So I know a lot of maybe newer people don't know this, but Controlla has called people the F word, like FAG. She has done live streams about, like not wanting to share the bathroom with trans people and like all types of shit. So to hear this coming from her is fucking insane. Not to mention, right? The beef between Bombshell and Fod was so much deeper. Like, them being trans really had nothing to do with it in reality. But of course, Controlla is wanting to, and listen, you don't have to like Bombshell to recognize that Controlla is full of shit. Like, I get it. Right, Ronnie J, just quit your job because we need you. We need you. You're a part of this, okay? um, what was I saying? Oh, you don't have to like Bombshell to recognize that. So if you feel like Bombshell is a disgusting person, I kind of feel like there's no way that you can look at Controlla any differently, right? Because in my opinion, and y'all know, I've argued with Bombshell like a motherfucker. I've argued with Bombshell more in the last 5 years than I've argued with my own husband. And I'm not even over exaggerating. That's how much we have argued. Little shit, big shit, to the point where we're blocking each other. Sometimes we're not talking for short periods of time. Sometimes we're not talking for long periods of time. Actually, like screaming at each other on the phone, hanging up on each other type shit. I've argued with Bombshell like a motherfucker. Um, Hold on, because I wanted to read something. I'm trying to find it while I'm talking at the same time. Probably not a good idea. Um, So yeah, you don't have to like Bombshell to recognize that literally everything that's coming out of Controlla's mouth right now is fucking bullshit. She's trying so hard, so fucking hard to get those people to like her and hate Bombshell even more. And I get it, you know what I mean? I've said this several times and I'm gonna keep saying it. I understand people have to learn for themselves, so I don't fault or blame any of those people. But apparently, a few days ago, maybe a week ago or so, week ago, Controlla asked the question how I could forgive Bombshell or be cool with Bombshell and not her. So it's crazy to me that she thinks the two situations are similar because, excuse me, like I said, I've argued with Bombshell more than anyone in the last 5 years, including my own freaking husband. And she has never, like, come at me the way that Controlla has. She has never threatened to put my kids on her live stream. She has never hopped up on her live stream and started talking about my husband and my marriage, my parents. She even thought I threatened her one time. It wasn't even meant the way that she took it, but she thought that I threatened her, and I didn't. And even then, she didn't do any of those things. Like I said, she didn't threaten to put my kids on her live stream. She never started up a live talking about my husband or my marriage or my personal life. She never threatened to put our messages out. She never questioned my recovery. Like, the list goes on and on and on. You know who has done all of those things, though? Controlla. Controlla has done all of those things. So that's partially why I can forgive Bombshell or be a little more forgiving in the situations with Bombshell than I can Controlla, because she has never. So better not talk about your dogs. Right, NorCal. The dogs are off limits, damn it. Hey, NorCal, by the way. Hey, Lady Bathory. Hey, Ken. Good morning, Lady Bathory. Panty Head Controlla did all that. Yes, she did. She sure did. She sure did. So that's partially why I can be a little more forgiving when it comes to Bombshell than Controlla. Right, David. Hey, Drama Kiki. Have a good day at work. That's another thing. Even though we were friends for like a year, I just decided to ask her one day, do you even know my husband's name? Controlla. I said, do you even know my husband's name or my kids' names? She didn't. She didn't know my husband or my kids' names. And back then, it wasn't something that I kept private either because, I was naive. We didn't know that people go into other people's real lives and shit like that at that point. So it wasn't a secret. You know what I mean? I said their names all the time. But she didn't pay attention to anything that we ever said, which was part of the reason why I felt like she wasn't actually a friend, which is why it's hilarious to me that she's like, oh, I was just their little pet. They never really cared about me. Da 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 da. That's not true. Anyway, what else? I've already kind of touched on this a little bit, but my live is still up. I would love for people to go and watch it for themselves because at no point in time did I laugh at Controlla's DV situation. I didn't say she wasn't a victim. None of those things are true. I did say I'm not sure if I believe it, the whole sword story, or them dropping charges, such serious charges, by the way. Y'all know I'm like super into true crime. And I have never, it doesn't matter if it's 2 charges or 20 charges, especially if this is their second offense for whatever reason, they usually try to stick it to the person. So they'll give them the felony and the misdemeanor just to be able to throw, more time on there. You know what I mean? So, haven't seen him. Who? Oh, Ken McDonald? I haven't either. I haven't seen him in a while. I also heard her say that the reason she questions Bombshell's story, first of all, if it hurts you so much to have people question you, there shouldn't be a reason for you to question Bombshells. Period. If you are on that type of time where it's, believe all victims or whatever, then you shouldn't be questioning anyone. And you can't be out here acting as if like you're so hurt and traumatized by people questioning you, but then doing it to other people. And her story has changed. And she can watch her own videos and see that it's changed. But okay. Hey, Carla. Good morning. Have a good day at work. But she said something like, that can't be the reason and the response. Uh, yes, it can, because you've done all of those things several times. I just now questioned the whole sword story. I just now questioned that like a few days ago. Controlla was questioning my recovery over a year ago. She was questioning whether or not I was telling the truth about my parents passing away over a year ago. So this idea, like we're acting like we're all, clutching our pearls and taken aback because I said I'm not sure if I believe that. I agree with that, NorCal. Her stories change depending on the crowd she's speaking to. I agree with that. Absolutely. I don't know if you heard me in the beginning, NorCal. She was live this morning trying to say, like, oh, Bombshell is out here, well, was out here, this was past tense, bullying a trans person to the point where they left YouTube. The same person who was just doing live streams talking about, I don't want to be in a bathroom with a trans person and da 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 da, right? I don't know, whatever. And again, same. I don't want to bring this situation up because they squashed their beef, which is cool, but she threatened to use another woman's abuser against her and told her, like, oh, I talked to him, so I know you're not telling the truth. She said that out of her fucking face months ago. Months ago. But now all of a sudden it's not okay that I said I'm just not sure if I believe that. Yeah, David, so she's saying that the ex, the one that got locked up, the one that broke into her house and stuff, she's saying that at some point he held a samurai sword to her throat. And that was the first time in 5 fucking years that I've ever heard that. So I was like, wait, what? I'm not sure if I believe that. And me laughing I'm not laughing at her situation. I'm laughing in disbelief. There's 2 different things. Calm down. But also, what else did she say? Oh, she said some shit talking about everyone loses their parents. That's not a tragedy. So, by her own logic, her situation isn't a tragedy because, according to the numbers, most women lose their husbands. Most men die before their wives or the people that, the partners that they're with. So, what type of fucking logic is that? Same, David. That was the first time I've heard that in all these 5 years. So I was like, wait, hold on a second. I've never heard that before. Where did that come from? And the reason why I said, she tried to make it seem as if I was comparing and contrasting her situation to T's, which I wasn't at all. I was just saying it was kind of crazy that literally days after T shared her story, here she comes with that one. That's all I said. I didn't say it wasn't true. I don't know if it was true. I wasn't there. I just said that's kind of weird. Oh, I'm sorry, Nana. She also said there was 2 swords. Usually that will real sword fighting hours. Yeah. Oops. Let me not laugh at that. She'll say I'm laughing at her DV. Oh man. I don't know. She's literally over there talking about, I don't talk about people's looks unless they talk about mine. I have never, ever once got on here and said no shit to Controlla, like, oh, you fat, ugly bitch, da 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 da. I've never said no shit like that. And she has attacked my looks constantly. I'm skinny, I'm this, I'm that. Constantly. So this idea, like, I know she's playing a game for the new people. I get it. But come on now. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, of course, Steve. Hold on, let me, I need to quit smoking Newports, y'all. I can't stop clearing my throat. But we're about to smoke one anyway. There you go, T. What's your opinion, Nana? Let me go see. For someone to have no emotion talking about TV makes it very hard to believe. So one thing that kind of pissed me off, right? You know what? I'm just gonna play it for y'all. Give me 1 second to pull it up. Talk amongst yourselves, because, and I'm bringing this up because Controlla keeps bringing up Bombshell's past. And if she was talking about like recent shit, I wouldn't say anything about this, but she keeps bringing that up. So we're going to get into it because Controlla says she's a rape victim, but, and I believe her, I have no reason not to. However, being a rape victim, she has wished rape on someone else, which blows my fucking mind. And the reason for her wishing rape on that individual was because they disagreed politically, by the way. This was before she changed her mind on her political opinion. But hold on 1 second. Hey, you can turn your
Hi.
off.
Okay, hold on.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Okay.
What up,
Hi,
bottom of
everybody.
the barrel?
Bottom of the barrel. I think one of my AirPods is messing up, and that's why, um, like I've had problems with the audio and stuff like that. And remember how it was like jumping in when you were talking?
Yeah.
Like I put a warranty on these AirPods. Like I'm not playing.
I'm not playing.
I'm
Not
not
this time.
playing.
Oh, that's funny.
Hi, DK. Hi, Carla. Lady Bathory. I'm gonna be like Bethany and say hi to everybody in the chat. Hi, everybody. I could see all 5 of y'all.
I'm glad Carla is here. That's pretty cool.
So, what were you talking about?
Talking about. Uh-oh. Did I lose you already? Please hold. We have hood Wi-Fi over here. Every time. Oh, there she goes. Okay. Hey, Boss Hog. Hey, Kristen. I don't know if she can hear me, but Tibori NorCal said, please unblock me. I promise to tighten up. Free the people. Free the people, T. Let me text her real quick. She connects her Wi-Fi to like the PlayStation or something, I think she was saying. So that might be what's happening. All right, I forgot to say my new name. Ooh, Ronnie, that would be good. I be tuning in. I just be hanging in the comfy section. I feel you, Carla. I feel you. So my new name, y'all. We can't forget. Okay. Big bad BXO, so sedity bitch, dirty repugnant cunt, stagnant bottom feeding hoe, white trash, morally corrupt, obscure ass bitch. Duh. Oh, that's funny. Okay, where did you go, T? Let me text her real quick. Okay, so while I'm waiting for her to respond, again, if Controlla wouldn't keep bringing up, she said, I don't know. I said, what happened? She said, I don't know. Oh my goodness. You don't know what happened? Did you leave? Did you hit a button? Did it kick you? Okay, so again, I'm going to keep saying this. Carla, your old sis been calling me Rainy. That came from you. Yeah, she has been being disrespectful as hell for no damn reason. And she knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. But again, I wouldn't be showing this if. Did she block herself? Probably. She just made herself 7,001. Oh, that's hilarious. Again, I wouldn't be showing this if Controlla. What? Oh, hold on. Here she goes. You can turn your camera off, T.
All
Hey,
right.
bottom of the barrel.
So I didn't get to hear exactly how you started it off because I was waiting for him to shoot.
Shoe.
So how did you like? What were you talking about exactly?
So I just touched on the fact of how it is a little easier for me to be more forgiving towards Bombshell, because although I've argued with Bombshell more than anyone else on this app, more than I've argued with literally my own husband in the last 5 years, one thing that Bombshell has never done is threaten to put my kids on her live stream. She's never started up a live stream talking about my marriage or my husband or my personal life. She's never done that type of shit to me. Controlla, on the other hand, has done that type of shit to me.
Right.
What else did I talk about? Well, I gotta find my Carmex.
And that's what she does. She weaponizes family, children. She did that
Yeah.
to me.
Yep.
She weaponized my baby's father, switched the story.
Yep.
She weaponized my children, my class, according to her.
Mm-hmm.
Me delaying going to school, my job,
Yes.
everything.
Everything,
I mean?
literally.
And that's the type of person that she is. And so, yeah. And then she doesn't want us to speak on her situations. But the funny shit is that that's the first thing she goes to.
Yep,
Right?
every
And
time.
so it's like, you don't want us to critique the life that you speak on publicly, but it's okay for you to speak on us and to try to pick apart us. And
Yep.
then she paints this picture to these people who don't know what they're talking about. Like, they were over there sitting there acting like she was Saint Controlla. Like,
Yeah.
she needs to put that little crown back on her head.
Yeah.
That little flower shit she had. Yeah,
Yep.
They were like, oh my God, Controlla, you're so strong. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, you've been through so much. She's been numb. I don't know how long she's been numb. But when you're numb, you're not really facing like shit that you're going through, right?
Right. Absolutely.
So that's not really showing your strength that you could tolerate pain. That's just
Exactly.
showing that you could get by.
Yep.
If you have, you know what I mean? Like, get the
I
fuck
agree.
out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Oh, it's all good. The other
Went
thing
off on a
was,
tangent.
I was talking about the fact that she's over there trying to act like she's clutching her pearls because Bombshell bullied a trans person off the internet, when she's the one over there calling people FAG and talking about she doesn't want to be in bathrooms with trans people and all this crazy shit. But Bombshell bullied.
She's also implied that people who are trans or have certain sexual preferences tend to be deviant.
Yep.
Okay? She has implied that, right?
Yep.
I don't know where she's getting those statistics from or where she's fabricating that story from. But I personally have two gay people very close to me. One is my daughter and one
Mm-hmm.
is my brother, right? They've never been convicted of any charges of any sort of anything like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? Regarding like, and to even think that way is so closed-minded. And so this is like the whole thing with her. She's very closed-minded. She's very ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it shows. So for people to act like she's this pillar of society, no.
Yeah. I mean, like I said yesterday, I don't blame people because they don't know. And
Yeah.
I feel like, just like any other situation, it's gonna happen. It's happened every time. It's gonna happen again. This time it just kind of involves a little more people,
Mm-hmm.
which can be a problem because, especially like what we seen yesterday with what that lady was putting out, insinuating
Right.
that we call CPS and all this crazy ass shit, which has literally never happened.
Right.
So that's kind of an issue, but I just feel like it's all gonna fall. So I'm not too concerned.
Oh, it definitely will. Because see, the problem is she actually does hold herself high on a pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what, she looks down on other people who have used drugs. Remember how she used to go around saying, I'm not a junkie, I'm not a junkie, and looking down at people who were addicts?
Yep.
That was up until probably like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's definitely more of a recent thing, yeah.
And it's like, now she admits that she used whatever drugs, But before, Oh no, you can't say that. I've only taken prescriptions. I'm better than everybody else who's done drugs.
Yeah.
Um, and it's like, really? Are you though? Really? Are you?
Right.
Okay. like,
Um,
like I didn't know there was a scale for
I
everything.
did make that point, Drama Kiki, that their beef was beyond the fact that Fad was trans. Like they were literally in the drama community. They were doing drama. That's what people do over there.
Mm. And as far as Bombshell, so this is like a touchy situation because I was around, but thank God I wasn't in Discord or wherever they
Yeah.
were, right? Like I knew to steer clear, and everybody kept begging me, go to Discord, go to Discord. I was like, nope, I'm good off of that. Mm-mm. So everybody has an issue with Bombshell because apparently she needed money and the people supplied her with said money, but she was asking multiple people for money, which honestly, if anybody's ever watched Bombshell, this is the norm. I'm sorry, like it's not to be offensive, but it's the truth, right? And
Yeah.
so you got to kind of accept Bombshell for who she is because she shows you. You just have to pay attention, right? And so a lot of people that I know when that situation occurred or like I interact with online because I don't really know them per se,
Right.
they got hurt off of what Bombshell did to them because they thought they were helping her in a time of need, which honestly Bombshell is always in a time of need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for whatever reason. And I could relate to that, you know what I mean, in a certain sense.
Yeah.
Right? Because I was born in adversity, so I can relate to that. Bombshell wasn't really born in adversity, but for whatever reason, she's in a rut, right? And
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's Bombshell's own thing to deal with. But just because you dislike Bombshell,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't mean that you have to support her.
That's
Because if you
exactly
yeah, I'm
exactly
sorry.
what I was saying a minute ago. You can feel however you want to about Bombshell, but
Mhm.
Control is no better. And the fact that she's sitting over there acting like she hasn't wished rape on people or death,
Right.
that she literally told Nate to go overdose. She told,
Mhm.
as an addict herself, she told Nate to go overdose.
Do you remember how upset I was at that whole situation? And this is
Mm-hmm.
including Melissa, because that's why I didn't really fuck with Melissa for so long. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? At their whole antics with Nate. I
Yeah.
didn't agree with that. And that I used to fear. And I remember chasing going into his chat to make sure
Yes.
that he was okay. You remember
Yes.
that?
Yep.
And they
Absolutely.
kept pushing him and pushing him and pushing him. We watched that. Nobody can ever come on here and paint this fucking picture of her. I've seen her in fucking action. You know
Yep.
what I mean? You can't erase what I've seen. Now,
Right.
do we get to drag this for 5 years? May she have evolved and changed now that she's not on substances? She might not be as bad. Yes, of course, people change, right?
Right.
But that doesn't erase what she's done. And it
Exactly.
doesn't mean that all of a sudden I'm going to embrace her and act like she's, you know what I mean? Like Mother Teresa.
Right.
No,
Right.
no, no, I'm sorry.
Well, that's my thing is you can't look at Bombshell in that light, but not look at Controller in that same light. That don't make no sense to me.
They've
And
done a lot of the same shit, Bethany.
yeah,
Like as far as
right.
doxing,
Mm-hmm.
all that, they've done that.
Yep.
Do you remember how all this started between Bombshell and Controlla, right? How Controlla said that her sister wasn't her real sister,
Yep.
and how she was gonna expose that. Oh, that's
Yep.
not your real sister and brother. And she was fucking campaigning on that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? As if that's of any importance. What if Bombshell didn't know that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like as a person whose father wasn't her real father, allegedly, right?
Right.
According to what she's told us. What if Bombshell didn't know about that? What
Right.
if that's a sore subject for Bombshell? Like it's a sore subject for you that your father that you live in the house with is not your real father. Who are you to come out here and put that out there?
Right. Yeah. That was okay though. That was totally okay.
You know, I don't know. Like, oh my God. I can't even deal with this sometimes. Like, I can't.
It's a lot. I know.
And then something that's been bothering me. the way she keeps calling Ronnie Rainey,
Yeah.
the way she keeps referring to her as a girl, that is very, very fucking disrespectful. There are
Very.
some cultures and religions that you cannot talk to people like that, right?
Yep.
And it's like a slap in the face. So she does things in a way where it appears that she's not doing something, but she really is. You know what I
I'm
mean?
pretty sure, since she claims to quote unquote be a part of the culture, I'm pretty sure she knows that it's offensive to call a woman of color a girl. I'm pretty sure she knows that. Almost positive.
Well,
But I
she's
digress.
definitely not of the culture. Like, I don't give
She
a
claims
fuck.
to be though. She claims to be though. That's my point.
Yeah, well, you seen that rap that I told you to play yesterday, right? The reason why I
Yeah.
told you to play that is she's over there, Shaolin, Shaolin, Wu Tang, Wu Tang. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is she saying? I'm
Yep.
like, didn't this bitch say she's from Brooklyn? And people don't get why I get upset about that, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you've been through some shit, right? And you grew up in the hood and you went through shit in that hood, you have like this weird attachment, right? And
Yeah.
so when somebody comes in and tries to act like it's theirs and they're lying about it and they never been through the same shit, it's offensive
She's
for,
basically glorifying your struggles. Other
yeah.
people's what other people have struggled through.
Can you imagine that? Like,
Yeah.
can you honestly like imagine, like where? Where? This is not a TV show. You know what I mean? Like
Great.
hopping,
Yeah.
hopping, hopping over crackheads in the staircases, shootouts on top of my roof. That's not fun. Watching my friends die in front of me, that's
Right.
not fun. You know what I mean? That's not. And I remember I had a clip once of her saying that people who grew up in the hood, they basically get clout or whatever off of that. If I could survive the projects, I could survive anywhere. No,
Oh.
that's actually not true.
No. No.
Some people don't come outside. You know what I mean? Like, it's not true. But it's like her mentality is so fucking weird. You know what I mean? To even think that.
Yeah.
My bad. Go ahead and talk. I'm sorry. I'm over
No,
talking
I'm with you. I'm bugging with you. I agree.
you.
I also
Controlla is in my case. Sorry.
go ahead.
No, I was reading what Mama Sin said.
Oh, okay. I also shit. What was I starting to say? Oh, I also talked about the fact that she said what Bombshell went through isn't a tragedy because we all lose our parents. And I had text you like most men outlive their wives as well. So by her logic, what she went through isn't really a tragedy, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
you can't tell people that their pain wasn't tragic. It doesn't matter if you had 5 years with them or 45 years with them. It still hurts. It's still tragic to you as a person. So for you to
Of
be able to
course.
sit there and say that and then act like you're the only person who can experience pain is fucking baffling. Like, how dare you?
It's bad for so many reasons because I don't know if one day she'll flip that and tell a certain somebody, well, you never knew him anyway. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, you never
yeah,
knew him anyway, because she has that kind of mindset. It's warped. And here's my thing with it, right? Is like, I don't believe that this started when he passed.
yeah,
Had I believed that, right? Then I would be a little bit more understanding because, okay, you know, you went through some shit and it changes you.
yeah,
Well, I do believe it did change her. I believe she was like this before.
yeah,
Then that's a fucking problem,
yeah.
right?
Yep, I agree.
Questioning your parents' death. Like, who
Yep.
in their right fucking mind? You have a kid who doesn't have their father. Do you
Mm-hmm.
want somebody to ever go to her and be like, oh, well, how did your father die? Oh, he died in the bathroom. Oh, where was your mom? Oh, because
Yeah,
people will say that, you know?
yep, yeah, for real. She had no problem doing it to me though. That was okay.
Like,
I'm not sure if you heard her live this morning, but I tuned in for like 10 minutes of it, and she did say that um, shit. I forgot what I was saying. Why does that keep happening?
That was happening to me, remember?
That's what I was gonna say. Oh, she said that can't be the reason and or the reaction and the reason or the reason and the reaction. Yes, it can because you've been doing this. So she tried to make the point that I said, "Oh, it's okay for you to question bombshell shit," but so she was basically saying that I shouldn't have questioned hers because bombshell was the one who questioned hers first. No, you've been doing this to people. What you
Yeah.
did to me was months ago. You've been questioning my recovery. You
Yeah.
questioned my parents passed away. It was like a year ago. You questioning, I'm not going to say her name, again, they squashed the beef, but you trying to use that woman's abuser against her and questioning her, you've done all of this already. That's our point. You sit here and try to act like, oh, how dare you question me, but you've already questioned everyone else.
Mm-hmm. She questioned your marriage, how
Yep.
you take care of your children,
Mm-hmm.
your job, your
Yep.
money, anything she could think of,
Yeah.
she will dissect and pick apart. And then
Yep.
when it's done to her, she goes online with the fucking crocodile tears, and people are like, "Oh, cunty, it's okay. They're so mean," and it's not fucking true. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not true because I didn't have to sit there and fucking listen. Listen, B. You know that she literally emotionally manipulated a person who has always been suicidal. She
Yeah.
literally did that to me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Did that to me, had me frantic, okay? Thinking that something was gonna happen to her.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't respond
Yep.
and had me frantic. That is not okay because from jump, I have always said that I am not mentally okay, right? And I
Yep.
took my time out of work, out of
Yep.
family, out of school
Yep.
to dedicate. I didn't have to do that. I'm not obligated. She
Right.
was not my friend before. That's the thing. Like if it was you, that's different. If it was Jazzy, oop,
Whoop.
it different.
Jake.
If it
Yeah.
was Tasha, different. If it was G, different.
Right.
But she came in on some shit and I was like, whoa. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like she came in with that turmoil. So I
Yeah.
was always like, let me stand back. What is this? What type of time is this bitch on?
Yeah.
You know? And so I never let myself get as close to her, but still, you know, I didn't want to see nothing happen to her. And I still don't.
Right.
Regardless of if I want to punch her in her face sometimes, most of the time. No, no, and I'm dead serious because I'm like that. Like
Yeah.
I could punch you in your face. I fought people and then I see them in the street and they talk to me and I'm like, really? You want to talk to me after that? Cool, cool. Whatever. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Yeah.
that's on you. But I don't want nothing tragic to happen to her. A,
No, of course
because of the
not.
baby. You know what I mean? And she portrays this image that we want to see her fall, we want to see her fail, we want the worst for her. No, that's
No,
not it.
not at all. Not at all. She also keeps saying that we hate her. I've never said that.
I've never said that either. I
I
probably
do.
thought it, but I've never said it. You know
Right.
what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I've thought it at times, but then I'm like, if I really hated her, would I continue to watch? And would I continue to comment on her, or would I just have to like completely X her out, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm writing.
Let me see who's saying
Yeah.
what.
Have a good day, Mama Cynthia.
Oh, you're right into Cynthia.
I hope everything goes well. Nothing to be concerned.
They love sucking the blood.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, and now he's back. So I gotta go.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop over here real quick.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for coming up. Thank you, Carla, by the way. Congratulations to you as well. I know it's not easy at all. Graceful stride. That's right. Trying, man. Trying. I am trying. Hey, Jack. Oh, that looks funky up here. The way that's written. What happened to Ronnie? Is she working? Let me catch up on the chat a little bit. When you heal from your pain, can you empathize so much more than others? I've gotten so much softer just maturing the past few years. Yeah, Drama Kiki. Yep. She needs to fire that therapist she keeps saying she had. Because we ended more skip beat. Yeah, Jay, that's true. Very true. Wait, are you serious, T? Thank you, Lady Bathory. Thank you. She fake working. I know, right? Acting like she's always so damn busy. Thank you, Shell. It's hard, man. It's hard. And it's one of the reasons why I've never picked at Controlla doing what she's doing. And I've always said, if she's doing better, I have no problem, giving her props for doing so. And I don't think she's getting high. I do think she's doing better in that regard. However, her actions are very much still the same. The way she tries to hurt people and put people down. You can turn your camera off.
Bethany, you tell me that every time. I'm old. It takes me a minute, sis. Like I'm a boomer or whatever. No, I'm definitely not a boomer, I think. I don't even know.
Oh,
Whatever.
congratulations, Mama the Boss.
Just say 8 years and 2 months, so congratulations.
Very big accomplishment.
Yeah, definitely. Like, and I'm not questioning her sobriety. I'm not questioning any of that because I didn't partake in that, and I don't really know the ins and outs of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not for me to question, and I don't wish her to be back where she alleges she was.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really make commentary on that as far as that. But she did question my baby's father, who she doesn't know.
Yep.
And she also said that I was the one who led him into drugs, and I had him there.
Yep.
In my house doing those drugs. I'm like, no, that's not my story. Like, I was sleep whores.
Wake
Really?
your ass up, rainy. Rainy,
Oh my
rainy,
God.
rainy.
No,
Rainy, rainy.
And she
Bottom of
literally
the
says it
barrel
like
ass
that.
bitch.
You know that, right?
Huh?
Mm.
What'd you say? I didn't hear
She
you.
says it like that with that
With
accent
that
that
tone?
you're saying
Yeah.
it with.
Rainy,
Yeah.
rainy, rainy. Staring down her nose at fucking Rainy, at Ronnie. Dumb bitch.
It's crazy. It's crazy, And I don't expect people to hold her to the cross for shit she's done to me or to anybody else. But people need to take heed, right? Because just because you don't like Bombshell does not mean that you should then support somebody who has done worse things. Like, look what she did to BK. Do you remember that? Because I remember.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The commentary that she made on his life story.
Yep.
That's insane. You know what I mean? Like, she's done it to everybody.
She literally told that man, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it.
That's why I didn't say it.
Yeah, but basically told him that something worse should have happened to him in his childhood. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yep. She sure is. She's definitely done that.
And she says now that she's going to be working with people who have experienced grief. That to me is scary. Okay? Because she likes to emotionally manipulate people, and she likes to. That's scary. You know what I mean? That's a very vulnerable spot. And that text that I sent you, she said, some people are hypersexualized, some people refrain from sex and become celibate, and some people, it doesn't impact them at all. I want her to bring me an example of someone who has ever said that they went through that situation and it didn't impact them in any way at all.
Right.
She needs to bring proof of that, because that's a level of ignorance. She surpassed all levels with that today.
For sure. How dare you? Oh my gosh. She's going to work with great victims.
I'm sitting in my chair.
That makes no sense. No sense at all. Wow.
Wait, I gotta get the chat.
I didn't hear that part.
Thank God you didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be thankful for
Yeah,
not
yeah, no
hearing
kidding.
certain things. You know what I mean?
Wow. Who never, literally never, not one time in my life. And that's, how a lot of women connect with one another is, things that they've been through. They, kind of talk about it and stuff like that. Never
hmm
have I met someone that has said it didn't affect them at all. Never have
Me either.
I read a story or listened to a documentary or anything of the sort where they said it didn't affect them at all. Where the fuck would she get that from?
It'll surface in many ways, like in ways that you don't even realize.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me take my
I would
phone off
love
of
to know where
Wi-Fi.
she gets half this shit from.
Do you hear me or no?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I hear you.
It'll surface in ways that you don't even realize. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And for
absolutely.
somebody to say that there could be a circumstance where you're not impacted. No, the point of that whole situation is to cause trauma. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it literally does. Like there's no
Yes.
way to avoid it.
In one way or another, it's going to cause trauma, whether you realize it or not, like you're saying. I don't know, Reagan. I guess
Uh-huh.
she just said it today. I don't know what happened from the addicts. But again, she's trying to appeal to the new people. She wants them to look at her in this, great light. So I guess since all the grape stuff got brought up, that's what she's going to do now.
And the whole
Right.
problem with that is she doesn't own what she has said, her beliefs, her thoughts. She flip flops it, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so it makes it all look like contradictions and lies.
Yep.
Instead of saying, yeah, I've said these stupid things, not excuse it by saying, I said these stupid things, but I was on drugs, because
Mm-hmm.
that minimizes it, right? So instead of
Absolutely.
actually working on changing your thought process, because it's a thought process, it's not even only the words that come out, it's like literally the way her mind works. Then
Mm-hmm.
she'll come online and say, oh, my therapist tells me that it's dumb. Well, where's this fucking therapist? Get this bitch,
Right.
because I
For
want to talk
real.
to her. She said
Yeah.
she would pay. She said she would pay for us to all go to the little therapist with her. I'll go. I'll be on a
Look,
Zoom call
yeah.
with her therapist, who's going to tell me that the thing she does is okay.
Right.
Because you're not going to run that on me.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not. It's not okay.
Wow, dude.
Schedule it, because I'm on it.
For real. I hope she actually
I'll
does that
participate for
shit.
that one.
Hey Italian guy. Hey Chillax. I'm good. I hope you're good too. Thank
She'll
you for
never do
coming
that. She's
through.
full of shit.
Reagan said, I wonder if her criminal record
Take
is
off this
messing
Wi-Fi.
with her school and has to change her course. Girl, what are you doing? You all right over there?
Can, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you not hear me anymore?
Oh, okay. No, I took off my AirPods because they were like glitching. I don't know.
Oh,
But
well,
I
that's
don't
weird.
know.
Yeah, I don't
And I was like,
know, Reagan. I didn't hear her say that, but T said she said it today. So I don't know if it
yeah, she said
is
it today.
her,
When I text
her
you,
yeah.
when
So
I text you
that
was
was
the time that she said it.
in the last 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, she said herself she used student loans for Christmas? Oh
Oh
no.
wow.
What the fuck?
That's
Are
so
you
she could get
serious?
reimbursed. That's so she could get reimbursed. I don't even believe that, because she would qualify for TAP probably. I don't know about Pell because of her felonies, but I know she does qualify for one of them.
Oh, okay.
So maybe
No.
she's trying to tell them, oh, I took loans so they could reimburse her for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Chillax said she
I don't
also
know, man.
said today that they're putting her daughter in a Catholic school rather they go broke or not because CPS came out twice this week. Wait a second.
So let me.
I thought
Yeah, she said
CPS
that.
wasn't coming anymore.
Uh-huh.
What happened to the
She
the
said last
DA?
night.
Go ahead.
My bad. She said last night that they came twice, and I was like, twice? When? Why
What
wasn't she
happened to
crying for that?
the right? What happened to the DA investigating and shit?
Yeah, okay. But
That
let me
doesn't
tell you
even make
about Catholic school.
okay.
So
Tell us
Catholic
about
school,
Catholic school.
right? She can get a grant, right? So because her husband passed and it's a church and whatever, she has mentioned this before. But now she's gonna act like she's gonna pay out of pocket for said Catholic school,
Mm,
right?
yeah,
Oh, YouTube docs my kid's school. Not that you put out the fucking link with the
right.
information, not that people know your address and can
No, not
calculate
that.
what is her zone school. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
so she's gonna come on here now and say, "Oh, I'm paying out of pocket for Catholic school because my child is in danger because of YouTube." No, that's not true. She can get like a little grant, right? So they'll take on like certain cases if you're like extremely poor or if you've been through a tragedy. So she can easily go to them and apply for said grant and get that
right.
shit for free or very low cost. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, I agree, Sarah. We don't agree with people calling CPS or anything. Plus, it's not doing anything. We see that. It's just wasting everybody's time.
Yeah. If I was so compelled or if I was in that same mindset of calling CPS, I'm one of the closest people to her, right?
Mhm.
I can actually like have a conversation with these people. Like
Right.
I actually went to school for social work. Like I
Mhm.
can have this sort of conversation, you know what I mean? And I never have felt compelled.
No.
So it's like why would she even associate any of us with that?
Never
That's just
agreed with that shit ever.
yeah, that's just for sympathy. Like
Yeah.
and now she's saying with conviction that Bombshell did call CPS after she already went back on that and
Yep.
said that wasn't true.
Yep.
Now she's saying no, that is true.
She said I was obviously upset with Bombshell, but I now know she's not malicious like that. Da 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 da. I know it wasn't her. But now she's saying she knows for a fact, which is funny because she says, I know for a fact Bombshell called CPS on me, but I can't prove it. So how the fuck is that a fact?
Right. Then she remember at one point
Oh,
she was saying
oh. Hold on. I'm so sorry.
what happened?
Another motherfucking thing she said this morning, T. She said only liars have receipts. Only
What?
people, yes, only people, I can't believe I forgot about this shit. Only people who know that they're going to be questioned because people aren't going to believe them take pictures of shit. Days after she just fucking shared pictures of what she is claiming is DV. Make that shit
Wow.
make sense. Make that shit make sense.
Well
Get the
that
fuck out of
says
here.
exactly what was that movie where the lady threw herself into the wall? No, I'm gonna say less. Like with Martin Lawrence. What was that movie? Does anybody remember that movie? Hmm.
What was it called?
You know what? I don't remember, but it would have Martin Lawrence. I
Exactly,
know that.
Dirty Lion. Yet she has a whole file on Bombshell. Only liars keep receipts, but she has a whole 500-page file on
Yes.
Bombshell.
Jay Alexander got it.
Then between wait, hold on. Then between lines love and hate. Thin line between love
Thin
and
line
hate.
between love and hate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, wow.
Anywho,
Yeah.
anywho, when somebody tells you that they used you for a place to stay, you get a certain motivation to hurt that person back, right?
Yeah, of course.
And
Yeah.
I've been in toxic relationships
Hmm.
where like it took me till I was like 35 years old to realize that my response shouldn't be violence. Like my response shouldn't be saying things that go like I did that in real life. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I would break you apart because I was broken my whole life
Yeah.
by my mother. And so I would do that to others. And I'm
Yeah.
not talking about this little petty shit that I say to her. If I
No.
was of the same mindset, I would literally pick everything apart about her to the
Right.
point that she would be crying every fucking day because
Yeah.
that was my goal in life at that point. That's how I
Hmm.
was, you know? I was a hurt person and I would hurt others.
Yeah.
So she's lucky that I'm old. You know what I mean?
I'm old.
Like I'm old. If I
Yeah.
wasn't old, you know what I mean? Like, listen, old and wiser. But she makes this thing like our goal is to destroy her, and that's not
No,
it.
not at all.
Honestly, sometimes I don't know what the goal is because I feel like no matter what we say, it's never going to register with her.
Right. Hmm.
So sometimes it becomes pointless because it's like she ain't gonna fucking listen anyway because she thinks she knows better. And
Yeah.
it's not the thing that we know better than her. It's kind of the thing of we know some shit and we're sharing that shit. So kind of incorporate it or at least take it into your head and say maybe, you know, okay, maybe I am doing something wrong. Obviously you were doing things that were wrong, but you were making it seem like we were creating things and delusional when we were saying that you were on drugs and all this other shit. You were.
Yep.
But
We
then
were
you
right.
paint,
You were just lying
yeah,
about it.
yeah. But then she painted this
Another thing,
image. Go ahead.
she tried to make it seem like we tried to parent her, and because she didn't listen, we unfriended her. And that's not the case at all. My issue with a lot of it was the fact that she would say, you know what, you're right, I'm going to change this and that and da 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 da. And
Yep.
she would do it for about 5 minutes and then she would go back to the same shit. So
Yeah.
my issue was don't sit in my face and act like, like, yeah, I'm taking heed to what you're telling me. I understand. You're right. I'm not going to do it anymore. But then turn around and do it again.
Right.
That's what fucked me up. That's what started to make me mad. Just don't even say anything at all if that's the case. Just tell me to get
Right.
fucked. You're going to do what you want to do if that's the case. But don't play in my face and act like you're not, like you're going to change what you're doing. Don't do that shit.
My thing is that I come off as very I guess like a mother with like tough love type of thing,
Hmm.
right? And that's kind of how I am
Ooh.
naturally. So it's I could understand her saying that as far as like with regards to me
Hmm.
because I feel like I kind of did when I would interact with her, I kind of did feel not that I was her mother because it's impossible. We're fucking 6 years apart,
Right.
but kind of like I've been through some shit. My kids are older, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I had a baby's father that was also on drugs, you know, so I kind of related to her in certain situations. Then I
Hmm.
thought she was from Brooklyn, but then of course, you know, that was a lie. So it's kind of like she made us think that we had things in common, which were never true. And
Hmm.
so I kind of I would give her that tough love when I would go live and fucking tell her, look, I see you doing this. I'm scared for the baby
Yeah.
because people are mentioning the baby.
Hmm.
I feel like this is going to end up in this and this way. And here we are 5 years later.
Yep.
And it is ending up the same way I fucking told you. And it's not to
Yeah.
say I'm right, but it's like, damn, bitch, like I told you, we could have prevented this from a
Hmm.
long time ago. Not for your benefit, for
For
your
your child's
child.
benefit. Yes.
Yeah, come on.
Yep. Now you got people out here threatening to kidnap and grieve your child. You got people talking
Yeah.
to school, well, putting out the link that you put out, that you provided. But yeah, yep.
And listen, we all as parents, we have to learn. We make mistakes. Cool, right?
Hmm.
But the difference with her raising her kids so late and now is that everything is camera, phone, and she's putting it out there.
Yeah.
So people can tell you beforehand. Whereas when I raised my kids, that wasn't an option,
No.
right? So
Yep.
if people are telling you, look, and the other day I saw on the guy that shall not be mentioned channel
Mhm.
that she had said, I'm the type of person that when something is hot and you tell me it's hot, instead of me pulling away, I want to stick my hand on it
Yep.
and see if it's really hot. That's a child. You know that,
Yep.
right?
Literally.
That's a child. You know what I mean?
Let me address Drama Kiki
Sure.
real quick. She said, I relate to that T. I shared with BXO. I feel weird about me ever interacting with Controlla. I was honest and shared things, good or bad, vented to her, and the whole time she lied and was fake. It feels weird.
You know something, out of all of us that have interacted with her throughout the years, I think the most snaky thing, or like the most snakiest situation, has been the situation between her and Drama Kiki.
Yeah.
Because when we backed away from her, Drama Kiki was still there.
Mm-hmm.
When she said those vile things about Drama Kiki, which is why I stopped fucking with her in the first place, because I was like, damn, you're gonna let this bitch say that freaking you had a thing on your arm and that you're using these drugs and blah blah blah, and
Mm-hmm.
then you're gonna be friends with her again? I was like, nah, I'm not dealing with you. Cause no. Like, I was offended for her, right?
Yeah.
And she still gave her grace and she still forgave her and
Mm-hmm.
was her friend when nobody else wanted to. And the
Yeah.
way she used her information publicly,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
To
if I could
get
have ever
in
got
good
over
with
that.
other people.
Yeah, like I
That
don't
was
I
her
don't
whole
think
thing.
I don't think I could have ever got over that, honestly. And I don't blame her for that. You know, and still to this day, she will say that what happened at DK is something other than what it was. She has no right to fucking say that, because that is her story. That is her business. Whatever the fuck it wasn't for YouTube. Period.
Exactly. Period. Yep. Italian Guy TV, T. Bori up on the panel, she actually made a very good point the other day. We had been putting all that out the other day about her threatening to cut your throat, and T mentioned that the situation that she's going in on me now basically acted as a distraction away from her getting called out for that.
Mm-hmm. Basically.
Yep. So now everyone's skipping over the fact that she lied and she did indeed say that she would pull up on you and cut your throat, and not what she's claiming, which is if you pulled up on her, she would cut your throat.
Hmm.
We're gonna put it back out though. We're not gonna drop it. We're not gonna let it go.
No, that's not okay. Like,
No, it's not.
none of that is okay, especially coming from somebody who a situation has had a situation in their life where they
Hmm.
actually acted on impulses, right? Like,
Right.
that's all I'm gonna say about that. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain people that if they make idle threats, or like they make threats, it could be seen as, okay, they're just talking shit, right? But
Right.
when people have actually acted, like, I don't even want to go into that, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just like, I don't know. You have to consider the source, right? And coming from her, that cannot be taken lightly, in my opinion. You
No.
know what I mean?
Okay. So for some reason, the chat on Streamyards has stopped.
Okay.
I'm gonna read the chat from my phone. Hang on. I don't know what the hell happened. That's weird.
I know I can't see it at all.
Hmm.
I have to go to my
So
phone to see it.
the last thing that shows up in StreamYards is Jay Alexander saying, agreed, T-Bori. And then Drama Kiki said, thank you so much. Just feels nice to have shit validated. Dandelion said, was repugnant. That's what it was. Reagan said, right, Italian Guy TV. I love how she called the precinct and made up a whole lie. Dandelion said, then she said, had her own miscarriage. Yeah, make that make sense, right? She doesn't
Right.
mention that anymore, though. Nope, she doesn't mention that anymore. Italian Guy TV said, Dandelion, oh, I am. She went into detail about cutting my throat. You don't make death threats and think I'm not going to do something. Nope, nada, not happening. Put the 100 emoji. Lady Bathory said 1,000%. Ronnie said good morning. The fuck out of here.
Fucking Ronnie.
Yeah. Jay said yep. Lady Bathory said yes. Dandelion. Reagan said yes. Don't let that shit go either. Drama Kiki said thank you. Don't let her get away with that. Dandelion said it deserves attention. Nope, not happening. Said she also stated she has pepper spray gun, which is illegal for a felon in New York. Yes, it is.
Yep, sure is.
Drama Kiki said, plus, if CPS is being called 2 times in a week, why make death threats publicly? That's a good point.
Mhm.
That's you risking losing your daughter. So irresponsible. Italian Guy TV said, I'd love to see anyone in her family they do fuck with me and my son. You will come. You know what's another thing, real quick, actually? The fact that she's even coming after someone who is suffering through what he's suffering through is mind blowing to me.
Mhm.
Lady Bathory said, did you block StreamYard, Steve?
He's seen that, right?
Oh, that's
You know what
hilarious.
it is? Is because his situation is not in her eyes. She can't see past her own situation, right?
Right.
It's been
Yep.
5 years almost, right?
Yeah.
And she cannot see outside of that. But I don't think it's only that. I think it's just the way she is in general, right? Like stemming from childhood. She
Mm-hmm.
can never see anybody else's side, story, pain, hurt. It's
Right.
solely and only her situation. And if it doesn't directly impact or affect her, she doesn't fucking care.
Nope.
It's irrelevant.
Absolutely. Fucking irrelevant, which is crazy because you claim to be you've gone through all these different things, but you can't sympathize or empathize with anyone else who's been through something
Right.
similar or even worse in some cases. You act as if that's just completely invalid.
Yeah. It's, I'd never, and then to think that she wants to go into, and that is why I say I don't believe she is fit to work with certain populations. That is why I feel, unless she reprograms herself, she sits down and self reflects and really changes, I don't believe she's fit to work with society. Not any demographic, honestly. You know what I
Right.
mean? Especially vulnerable populations. No, I don't believe that.
Yeah, I agree. Drama Kiki said, but BXO, this is what I tried to tell her. Yet she apologized to me. No, her behavior did not change, so the apology means nothing. Why would I ever
Yeah.
interact or trust her again? Absolutely. Absolutely. Dandelion said, every situation. What about what so and so did to me? That's another good point. She claimed that she wasn't going to put that shit out with Ski Mask Andy. The only reason why she put it out was because she seen that Ski Mask Andy had said some off the wall shit to someone else and their kid. And she was like, oh no, we can't have that. It's got to be on me and my kid, which is wild as fuck. And then Drama Kiki said, you're weaponizing someone's cancer story. Yep. You stole their story as your own, plus others. You are the same person who doxed me years ago. No, you haven't changed. Reagan said, could be because she's the unwanted stepchild that ruined the whole family dynamic. Nope, not happening, said she is incapable of having sympathy for anyone, even her own child. Hey, Lori. Lori said, I think she has some type of personality disorder. Italian Guy TV
Yep.
said, yeah, she will never get a normal job, ever. Hey, Liz, love, laugh. They said, sadly, it's like a competition. Absolutely. Everything with her is a competition. It doesn't matter if it's a job, your trauma, your looks, like everything is a competition with her. And that's what's funny to me about her sitting there this morning claiming that she doesn't go after people's looks. I literally did a video on camera because she tried to say shit about my looks and me being insecure and all this crazy ass shit. Dandelion said, and she couldn't call on Ski because of the threat she made to Italian Guy TV. She'd throw Ellie to the wolves to save her own ass, and that proved it again. Reagan said, and did nothing when, yep, he threatened her kid. Yep. Shell said, Liz, that's how she treats it for real. Hey, tender tendies. What's up, queens? Drama Kiki, BXO, Reagan, Shell. Lori sounds about right. Yeah. Yep.
Did y'all hear
Okay.
that?
Hear what?
Oh, you didn't hear when my phone rang?
No.
Okay, good. Sorry.
No, I didn't hear it. To anyone in the chat that's familiar with StreamYards, if I refresh this, will it kick us? Because I want the chat to work on StreamYards. I don't like reading it from my phone. Yeah, Rainy's kind of funny or whatever. Troublemaker Chicken Tenders is here.
Who the
Chicken
fuck is chicken
tenders.
tenders? Oh, remember when I was is that chicken patties?
Oh my gosh. The chicken cutlets?
Chicken cutlets.
Yes. Yep.
Listen, you remember when she used to say to us, you were talking about appearance before you reboot and might kick us both off. But do you remember when she used to say that we put on makeup to cover up what's inside and blah, blah, blah?
Yep.
Well, ma'am, is that why you use the Dyson all day and you layer on all that crap? Yeah.
Right.
We all have
question.
fucking issues, bitch.
Good fucking question.
I don't use makeup. Ronnie, you need Botox. That's funny. Ronnie needs Botox?
Yeah, right. Ronnie needs Botox. Okay.
I have
all right.
that fucking thing. Yeah, go ahead, do it.
I'm going to try it real quick. We'll be right back, y'all. Fingers crossed.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Ay, Dios mío. Oh, snap. I think I'm there. Everyone can see and hear you. Yay. Can y'all hear me? Am I supposed to talk when she's not here? What I look like? Circus clown?
We back.
Oh, y'all heard that?
Yeah, you were still on there. There's a comment in the chat, though. Let me make sure it's her real channel before I address her. Oh, I don't think that's actually Chicken Cakes, but whoever it is. So does that mean it's okay to threaten him because he argues with women? Just wondering. Whoop. You still there, T? Oh, you're on mute. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm here.
It's still not working.
I can't see it at all. Like on StreamYards, I can't see it. I can see it on my phone. You're going to have to multitask me.
I'll just have to read it from my phone. It loaded up until that point, but now it's not loading anything new. StreamYards is broken. Hold on, it says having issues. You can click on it. Whoop. Oh, we're going somewhere else. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to go on. Oh, no, I don't want to chat with nobody. Never mind. I was about to say we're going to go on a field trip, y'all, but never mind. No field trip.
We're going on a trip.
My favorite rocket ship.
Oh, you know that.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't want to show that I knew the whole song. Like, you shut the fuck up. I can't.
Wait. Hold on. CC, I've been seeing you in different chats simply for trolling. What's up with that? Oh, that's not the real Chicken Cakes, by the way, y'all. I'm still curious. Does that mean it's okay to threaten someone's life, though? Like,
right.
That's kind of wild.
Like I've always said, I feel like she's escalating situations and like trying to poke anyone that she can until she gets the response that she wants.
Mm-hmm.
What that is, I don't want to say. I don't even want to think about it. You know what I mean? But she wants a certain response. So she's going to try to hit all the... And when she sees she's getting that attention, she's going to keep on and on and on and on. And I feel like that's where we are right now.
Yep. My boyfriend just called to tell me good morning at noon.
Mhm.
Ronnie's out here trying to flex that she's sleeping in and shit.
I'm dead.
Whatever. Nobody cares. Ronnie, nobody cares.
I'm so fucking dead.
How
I'm so dead.
is he inserting himself when she threatened him? Listen, listen. I just showed the other day where Danville, I believe his name is, said himself that Controlla, came into his Discord and said, basically, I want in on this Rick shit. Give me Rick's info. I want to fight with this dude. I want to start a war with Rick. He said it out of his own fucking mouth.
Yeah.
So, no, we're not going to play that game over here.
And it's kind of
Sorry.
like, you know, the little kids in school who are abused at home or been through some shit at home, but then they become the bully. So a lot of times, kids who become the bully, they themselves have been through some shit or whatever, right? And you do feel sorry for them because they've been through some shit. But
Mhm.
does that lessen what they're doing to others? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we understand, you know, she's been through some shit in her life. So have we and everybody else. Like, nowadays, you
Literally,
can't find somebody that hasn't been through some shit.
we all have a story. We all have a story.
Rick started talking about his.
Everybody, whether you like him or not.
Rick has doxed many women. How the fuck? Listen, how could he have doxed her when she has put out her own fucking information? She has it everywhere. That I don't even want to hear that. I don't know who the fuck that is, but you can't say that he doxed her. She doxes herself.
Yeah, she's the one who put that article out.
And everything else, man. Kid's social security number 3 times. Oops.
Mhm.
Oops.
Yep. Yep.
Like, come on, get the fuck out of here, bro.
I mean, I don't have no problem having a conversation with people if they have something they need to come in and say, but you're not going to make me feel as if this person's worse than Controlla. Okay, if your like issue is that he doxes people, Controlla literally just gave Ronnie's information to Alex, and I don't want to say this because I don't want people to go look at anything, but she's taken that even a step further than the information that Controlla gave her, which she wouldn't have had if Controlla didn't give her that information. And that was like what, 3 weeks ago, a month ago?
I have
Get the fuck out
a
of here.
video. I have a video on private where she's putting out the guy that you don't mention's phone number and
Yep.
Melissa's phone number.
Yep.
I have it on private. I haven't, but it's literally titled doxing, and it's by her, and that was
Yep.
recent.
hmm Yep. So if your huge issue is that he doxes people, you got to feel the same about everyone in the situation. I'm sorry, but
It's crazy. It's wild. Sorry, I'm doing my eyeliner, so I'm not saying anything.
no, actually, I know Ella's full name because of Controlla. She just said it like a week ago, not even. So that's not true. She said, we all know Ocean Daughter's name because of Rick, even though you're in here repeating her name, but I digress. We all know Ella's full name because of Rick. I had never heard Ella's full name until Controlla said it the other day when she was threatening her yet again. So again, if you have these issues with him, you got to have the same issue with the same people who've been doing the same shit. That's kind of the point of the live stream here is Controlla's over there trying to make Bombshell look a type of way, and she's on that same type of time.
Right. And you hit the nail on the head.
Exactly, Dandelion. And look at what Alex threatened to do. Hold on a second. Alex made a threat towards Ronnie's son, who is a teenager, a minor. She threatened to, I'm not even going to say it, but
Right.
we aren't that deep into the interwebs. Chicken tenders, I need your help with something. Can you please email me? What does Rick have to do with control of being a bad mom and a bad person? I don't get it. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that was her real name either. But like I said, until Controlla said it. Yep. I same, Regan. I just heard her say it the other day. I don't give a fuck what anyone's real name is. Not my business. I'm not here for shits and giggles. Or I'm here for shits and giggles, not to hurt people. Absolutely, Shell. I agree.
Oh
I
shit.
agree.
You know, a lot of
What are
us
you doing over there,
operate.
T?
Oh, my makeup, and I just dropped my eyeliner on the floor.
Oh
Um,
shit.
what I was gonna say, you know, a lot of us operate in extremes, right? And
Mhm.
it's like all good or all bad. So if you fuck with Bombshell, she's all good, and if you fuck with Controlla, she's all good, and if you hate Bombshell, she's all bad. And
I
if
don't agree
you
with that
no, no,
personally.
no, I'm not saying me and you. So this is where we differ, right?
Yeah.
From like most people, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
we can acknowledge that Bombshell is not all good or all bad. We can
Right.
also acknowledge that Controlla is not all good, definitely not all good, or all bad. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
and a lot of people want you to either lean left or right. Um, and I don't think she's all bad. But there's a large majority. I mean, since she likes to put things into percentages,
You're
we can
right.
do that. You know what I mean? And just
Yeah.
because you don't like Bombshell does not mean, like, I'm gonna put a video out about this because it's infuriating me. You don't have to support her to stick it to Bombshell.
Right.
And if you do not disclose your personal information. Do
Mhm.
not call that phone number. Do
Nope.
none of that. You will have that bite you in your ass, and I will laugh. Period.
Yep. I second that. Controlla is reviving those doctors, and now so are you. Ronnie, it's tender tending. Get it right, Ronnie. Get it right, Rainy.
Controller is reviving those boxers. AAT. Now she said that her phone number the other day she said, "Oh, my phone number is only out there for people in recovery. I never said for everybody to call me." I don't think
Oh
that's
my
clear.
gosh.
When does she make those stipulations about her phone number?
Never.
Right.
It's just in her fucking description.
Exactly.
Get
And
out
does
of
it have like a
here.
little side note? Like it's
Only for
actually
people in recovery.
yeah.
That's wild.
Hmm. She's like
Wow.
the she's like the AA hotline or some shit now.
Oh wow.
And what I fear with people.
Oh, there goes the
Oh,
little one. I'll be right back.
okay. Am I muted too or no? Please hold. Thank you for waiting. Your host will be with you shortly. Allow me to sip on this coffee. So what I fear is that people will listen to what she's saying and not be like aware of the type of person that she is, and they'll divulge personal things, and because they have divulged personal things to her, if they give her money or whatever and it's under false pretenses, they won't go against her because they will divulge such personal information. Don't block me. Hmm. Now that
No
Bethany's not here,
blocking on the panel
shit,
too.
damn it. I said, damn it. Now that Bethany's not here, let me address this blocking situation, okay? Y'all stop complaining about that. Period. I don't want to hear it. After yesterday, there's going to be thousands blocked. That's it. Period. It's over.
Thousands more on top of 7,000. So we're talking like 10,000. Oh, that's wild. 10,000 people blocked on YouTube. Next year, it's gonna be 15.
Oh my God. Listen, the
Oh,
way
that's
it's going,
hilarious.
The way it's going, I'm gonna make it to 23,000 this year.
Right. For real.
That would be
Getting
fun,
crazy.
honestly.
Mm.
That brings me joy. So what? It's
So
okay.
what? Don't judge me.
Exactly. It's okay.
Dandelion said, I still vote she charges to get off the block list. Get your money, T.
Dandelion, I cannot find you. I literally tried to unblock you. There's certain people that I don't see on my block list. And then I went through it because you asked me to and because of chasing. And I unblocked all the Google users, right? Or whoever the fuck those people were. So now I was starting to see people I can't stand. I was like, oh, hell no. I even had unblocked her channel.
Oh,
and
shit.
I was seeing her. And I was like, wait a minute, how the fuck did this happen?
Oh, we ain't having that.
Exactly. So I tried, but there's certain people like Regina, I could never find her. It is what it is, though.
Yeah.
So.
Ronnie said T needs blocking therapy.
Ronnie, with your 3 jobs, if you want to pay for it, I'll gladly accept it.
That's hilarious.
Smoothie in the chat. Smoothie in the chat.
Smoothie in the chat. Smoothie in the chat. Don't know height. Don't know height.
Exactly. I don't got a smooth voice, so I kind of don't go with that. I kind of go with obvious shit.
Tender Tendy said, ban him or incoming JK. JK. Laugh my
What
ass
the
off.
hell? Look at what Ronnie said.
Beth has Regina's number if you need.
What the hell would I want that for?
Oh, goodness. You're funny, Ronnie. Trying to start some shit. That's what she's doing.
I know. Y'all know I don't fucking conversate with people privately. That's not my thing.
No.
It's not my thing.
Not at all.
After hangouts.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm good.
Discord is like 3 times worse than Hangouts.
I know. That's why those people were never able to con me into joining that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, T, please. T, join us. Join us.
Join us.
And the more they said it, the more I was like, Remember, you and Romeo tried that shit with me too, and I was like, what is that thing? What is that thing? I heard that it was like a lot of PDOs and shit, and I was like, I'm not going on that. The fuck? No thanks.
It's T Bori on the panel. Tender.
Oh, I can actually see them, by the way, so don't accuse me of blocking them.
Not another one. Let me see if I can drop it in the chat. Titty.
I didn't want to say that.
It's good to see you in here, Titty. I don't know why I have always called her Titty, but
I know, and I don't want to say that because it's like, you know, YouTube is funny. So it's like,
Titty.
Oh God, we're getting high school again. You have to laugh because honestly, like the shit that we intake from this person is so fucking toxic that sometimes you have to laugh because it's
so
like
toxic. So fucking toxic.
I can't wait for I Love, by the way, and I'm gonna miss it because I'm gonna be.
Oh, I know.
But I cannot. I'm like on the edge of my seat. Okay. Like,
I know.
I'm waiting.
I'm ready. I'm excited.
Me too.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, apparently she's muting us. I don't know what the fuck happened. Tifatat, love you, by the way.
When I mute myself, I don't mute you. Calm down.
Listen,
hey, Sadiddy bitch.
Hey, bitches.
Hi, Rainy.
Good morning,
Rainy.
I can't say it like that. I need that voice.
Rainy. Let me get rid of this.
What was I going to say?
There we go.
Hey, I think it's so funny. Her little go-to line for anyone that says anything about her is either these people are jealous of me or they see something in me that they see in them that they don't like. Which way? Like, that's just her go-to line. And another thing she always says is, that says more about you than it says about me.
What?
Like, you know, that's her little go-to line when someone says something. Bitch, that doesn't cover up anything that you do. Just because we point out true facts about you, that, you know, she has her couple little go-to lines that she'll
Mhm.
never let go of, and that's those two right there. One of them.
Yep.
What can anybody be jealous of her for? Just let's just be honest. Let's keep it real. Why would anybody be jealous of her?
I'm
Don't
speechless.
all speak at once.
I don't have an
Don't all
answer for
speak
that
at
one.
once. Like, for real. That she's a bum and she gets taken care of. I wouldn't even want that.
Right.
I could literally go to my family and say, I need this much extra money a month because my spending is crazy. No, I went and got me another job.
Right.
So I don't have to turn to my parents who are older. We're taking care of them. They're not going to be taking care of us at this age.
Right. Exactly.
But oh, they're just so jealous because they see the love and support I get from my family. No, bitch, it's charity.
Okay.
Like we literally have family we can go to, but what do we look like at our big ages?
Right.
Counting on our parents who should be chilling at this age, like her father, daddy, grandpa guy, whatever. He should be able to chill, not take care of an almost 40-year-old woman and her daughter.
Right.
If her whole life is a fucking hand-me-down.
If I wanted to quit work tomorrow, I could, and just let my
Yeah.
husband take care of me.
Yeah, for real. I could too if I wanted to, but instead I got another fucking job.
T NorCal said, ask T Bori, $20 now. Imagine how much money she could make.
There's a meme. I'm gonna send it to Beth. T. It's something like I think it's like meant for phones or Instagram. I seen it on Instagram, and it just says unblocking fee is $200. I'm
Holy
gonna send
crap.
that to you. I know I posted it once before on my Instagram, so I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send it so you can post it.
Oh my god. Then she's gonna have so much to say about me that I'm profiting
Yeah.
off
Oh
of
well.
YouTube and all, she'll get really mad then.
But nobody gives a fuck about what she said. The
Remember
way
that
she
freaking
said. Go
my
ahead.
bad.
Sorry. No, go
When
ahead.
remember she started really coming for Bombshell when Bombshell started getting all those donos.
Yeah,
Once those
Thanksgiving weekend.
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
Once those donos started hitting, all of a sudden she was
Ooh,
mad about the picture,
Yep.
CPS. Oh, the cops
yes.
was coming. Fucking the
Yep.
firefighters was breaking in her house.
That's exactly what happened. That's
Yeah.
exactly what happened. Like she was in her daddy, father, grandpa, daddy truck when all that shit when all that shit happened. She's like, I found out Bombshell made $400 on Thanksgiving. I
Mhm.
put a lot of time into this, and I leave, even when I'm not live or I'm not there, I leave my chat open for people to hang out in. And I guess people just like scumbags. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. People just don't like you. Accept it.
Right.
Fucking weirdo
And
ass bitch.
she try to flip that and say is that people don't like Bombshell. You know how we always
Mm,
say is that Bombshell has the personality. She
Mhm.
lacks fucking
yeah.
personality. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's a default of her own. So she
Yeah.
takes on everybody else's personality. And when
Mm-hmm.
people don't gravitate towards it, she wonders why. It's because it's fucking fake. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yeah.
Like,
People can see she comes up with a different personality every single day. How can anyone look at her as being a real person?
right.
And
It's
then,
weird.
have y'all ever seen her like communicate with people in real life? I was working last night and I had one of her lives playing, and she pulled up to Starbucks and she was talking to this guy or a guy asked her if the drive-through was open. It was so awkward, y'all. Like, what the
What the
fuck is
heck?
wrong with you? Can tell like she's never had a job. You know, she doesn't be around people much. She does not know how to be social with people. It's really weird.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
know
It was
drama. My bad, B.
No, go ahead.
I know Drama Kiki mentioned when you was on her panel about that, how she interacts with the service people. And I
Mhm.
yeah.
noticed that. Like she won't say, can I please have hello, good morning? She won't say, hello, good morning, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
None of that. Like there's none
Nope.
of that. It's just like, yo,
Yeah.
what up, bro? Can I get a breve? That's
Yo, what up, bruh? That's
like
hilarious.
I don't understand. Like, no manners, no home training. Like,
None. Even like we'll go to fast food, go through the drive-through, and if the person's really rude, my son will even say like, I don't understand why a person would get a job in this field and they're acting like this. Like, you're not forced to work this job. And he makes sure when we go through a drive-through, he's extra nice to them.
Oh.
yeah,
The
that's
way
good.
she acts is just so weird. She
Mhm.
like today I went to Starbucks. Hi, how can I help? How are you? This whatever. Can I help you? And I asked them, "Oh, I'm good. How are you?" And then I say my order. That's what normal people do. She has
Yeah.
no home training. None.
No, none.
The other
Did
day,
y'all see? Go ahead.
oh, my
Sorry.
bad. The other day I went to American Eagle and the girls in there were so nice. I went online and made like a whole post about them, and the corporate wrote me back. And so they're gonna acknowledge all this shit. Like, I know what the fuck customer
Oh,
service is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
yeah.
that's the way you should treat people. Because, you know, during the pandemic, we only had customer service people, basically.
Yep.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I made sure that they would get recognized for going above and beyond. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
this bitch, though. My bad. Go ahead, Ronnie.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I
We
worked
be doing that
customer
to people.
service. I worked customer service for so long. I go out of my way to be extra nice to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, she pulls up to get gas. Can I get this much on this? You are so weird, bitch. And then oh my God, I'm sorry. She said the other day, yeah, yous are stupid to say I don't need to get premium for this truck. Yous are stupid. And the people that are saying this have probably never even sat in a Benz before. Bitch, you act like it's yours. You worked for it and you got it. Bitch, it was a hand me down. She really said this, y'all. She really fucking
Oh,
said this.
she said something. Where did I see a clip of this?
What was it?
Maybe it was NJ, New Jersey courts. Maybe. They have a clip of her telling her kid, "Stop saying mines, like MINES."
Yeah, I have
Hold on,
seen that
hold on.
before
I'm just
too somewhere.
play it, and then I'm gonna share their channel as well because y'all need to sub up. But it was
Yeah, that's
wild.
a funny channel.
Mm-hmm.
She says use, which isn't a word
Yeah.
either. So why the fuck are you telling this baby she can't say mines? And she was like, well, the kids in my class say it. And she had the nerve to say, well, the kids in
They're
your class are
stupid.
stupid.
Yep,
God.
They're
I seen that.
babies. They're
Yeah.
babies, and you're calling them stupid. What the fuck is wrong with you?
So when Ellie goes to school and call them kids stupid because that's what mommy said, then it's
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
She
pull it.
doesn't think past go.
Exactly. I'm gonna pull it up. Hang on. Hey, Poe.
Who's typing over there, Ronnie?
Yeah, bitch, I got a job. You don't know nothing about it.
You sounded like Bombshell over there hitting them keys mad hard.
Remember Chosen King?
Oh, yup. I can never forget that. Never.
Let me mute.
Okay. What the hell is Bethany doing? Getting a clip?
Yeah.
Y'all feel free to hit the Cash App. I don't know it, but she should link it somewhere. Yeah. What I was going to say.
On the screen. She must have taken it down. It was up there.
Yeah, right? Ronnie, fucking, she's been. I haven't. Oh no, you've been uploading a little bit like clips or whatever. That's why she's tight at you. Because I'm like, why is she even mentioning? She went from not mentioning you for like maybe like a day or two, and she went back at it again.
What'd she say about me? When? Today?
Yeah, she was talking about you today, yesterday. Like,
What'd she say so I can go get it?
What did she say about that rainy girl? I don't know. Once she said that rainy girl, I was like, bro, like, shut the fuck up. Like, she was in a car.
Yeah. Of course. She loves me. I need Beth to play some of the clips that I did upload. She was talking to someone. She was talking shit, of course. And she said, you know what you sound like? Oh, never mind. I'm not even going to say it. You know what? Actually, yeah, I am. You sound like a white person talking about racism. Bitch, really? Because you don't do that every day? Like, what? She really said this.
I can't.
All right, here we go, y'all. You ready?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna mute up.
What's gonna happen one day when that little girl goes to school and says something off the cuff that she heard from her mom? What did I say about mines?
I said it's not.
I don't like when you say that. It's not mines. That's not a word.
And how come people say it in my class?
Because they're idiots. They're idiots. They're idiots. The people in your class that say it are idiots. Come here. Get this out of here, too.
Fucking channel is about me. How's he got 432 subscribers now?
I know the volume is kind of low. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, we heard it.
It was clear.
Calling children, little 5 and 6 year old kids, idiots.
If she actually took like a child psychology class or like any psychology class, she would know that children don't know the difference about plural, you know, like putting plurals on things and,
Right.
and stuff like that. Like any fucking person with common sense would know that, especially at that age.
Yep.
So for her to say they're idiots,
Mhm.
no, your mama's an idiot. And probably next week, the baby's gonna come on here and start singing a song about what an idiot she truly is.
Yep.
Yeah. I love when she comes on here and tells the truth about her mama.
Yep.
Me too.
Calling her out.
Beth, if you have a second, can you play some of the clips that I uploaded, especially the one where she's saying the white person speaking on racism?
Mm-hmm.
I was just telling them about it.
Okay. Are they under videos or shorts? Do you know?
No, it's the videos. I don't get much traction on shorts. I get more on the uploads.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna play them right now.
Ronnie got whole ads in her shit and stuff like a fancy bitch.
It's a Diddy, bitch. Get it right. It's a Diddy.
Using my husband's situation like for sympathy and shit, and it's like, bitch, the only one who uses their fucking grief for sympathy and donations is you. Oh, my daddy died, and I'm sorry, but most people, almost everybody in this world loses their parents at some point in their adult life. And if you're really unfortunate, you lose them earlier. But every adult loses their parents. That's the way things go. It's not fun. It's not good, but everyone deals with it. It's not a tragedy, right? Valoma dealt with a
She's fucking sick, yo, for saying some shit like that. Losing anybody's a fucking tragedy.
Absolutely. But
anybody, a friend, a neighbor that you were close to, it doesn't fucking matter. A child, a parent, a grandparent. It's a fucking tragedy, you dumb bitch.
And on top of that, according to the numbers anyway, most women lose their husbands as well. Most men outlive their wives. So therefore, by her own logic, everyone loses their husbands too. So that's not really a tragedy, right?
Yeah, get over it.
You know, her thought
That's
process.
Crazy.
Her thought process is really crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
And you know, she has that thought process of like people who chill in the street or who are about that life and they end up getting killed or hurt. You know, those people that comment, well, they were of the street and they lived that life. And so it's not that they're saying they deserve to die, but it comes with the territory type of shit, right? And that's kind of what she's doing with people's parents. Well, it kind of comes, you know, you're a person, so you die.
Yeah.
So that same logic could be used for her situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people don't say that to her.
No.
But
because no one's as shitty as she is.
And she's been saying that about Bombshell's father since day one.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loses their parents. Everyone loses their parents since day one.
I love how she tries to act like she gave Bombshell this grace period or some shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play the next one.
Oh my bad. Let me mute.
By the way, mind your motherfucking business when it comes to my kid. Who in the fuck do you think you are? Baron Karen. See, this is when I start to say shit like Baron Karen, okay? Because you don't know what it's like to be a fucking mother. So maybe shut the fuck up about motherly things. You repugnant, fucking roly-poly-oly, bed-built, refrigerator box looking fucking bitch. How dare you? Do you
That's how she feels about
I
Alex
should
not
he
having
knew
kids.
that I loved him.
What'd you say, Ronnie?
That's how Controlla feels about Alex with AIDS not having kids. So that's
Oh.
why I put that up there.
Another thing too, she's been calling Bombshell Baron Karen for years. She was trying to act like she just said it because Bombshell was questioning her supposed alleged DV situation. No, she'd been saying that to her. That's the point. She's been
Yeah.
Bombshell.
For 5 years. Anybody without kids, this is what she says about them.
Mm-hmm.
And when Trisha's daughter was taken away, she was coming at her with the same type of shit.
Yep.
And,
Sure was.
and we don't know how Bombshell got to that situation. And as a woman, not
Oh.
having kids, that's a trauma in itself, right? And
Yeah.
we don't know fully. I mean, Bombshell has said, but we don't know fully, right? And for her to, she's been doing this for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a sore topic for
Right.
a lot of women who have experienced infertility, who have lost a child. How in the fuck then can somebody who lost a child sit there and defend a woman who is saying that to another woman who may have lost a child, and that's how she was unable to actually give birth to a child? Like, it makes no fucking
Exactly.
logical sense.
Exactly. Not to mention, Controlla said today that Bombshell's story has changed. I've only ever heard the one story, which was the DV situation, and she wasn't able to have a kid after that.
Yeah. That's what I
Controlla,
remember too.
Controlla tried to claim that Bombshell claimed she was gang raped and all
What?
types of. Yes, she
Yeah.
said that this morning. Yep, she sure did.
When you was about to speak up, Beth, I already knew what you was going to say because that's exactly what I thought about because she's
Yep.
been saying that the last couple of days, actually.
Yeah.
About Bombshell or herself?
Bombshell.
She's saying Bombshell lied and said one time that it was because of DV, one time it was because she got gang raped, and one time it was something else. I don't even remember.
At one time, she said she just didn't want to have kids.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
This is what she
Wow.
was saying today.
Yeah.
And then, like the last week, she's been saying, hey, Bombshell, why don't you tell your grape story? Oh, you can't because you can't remember your lies and it changes every time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She needs to look in the mirror because did she mention the Albanians today when she was telling her story?
Nope.
No,
say
but
myself.
I
I'ma
did
mute her.
hear different parts to her story that I never actually heard before. Today she told the story and I heard pieces I never heard before. It was I don't know if you guys heard this before, if y'all heard it. It happened twice in the same day. Did y'all
Wait,
ever
what?
know that? The day that she lost her virginity,
No.
whatever happened. That's what she said today, y'all. I swear to God, it's
No.
still on. She's still live. She said it happened in one place, and then she got kicked out of the house because she threw up there, but they didn't know what had just happened. So she got kicked out. She got a ride to another house, and then it happened again there. This is what she said today. I can, if y'all want me to, I'll go in her live and go back and find it so you can play it with the time zone. But she's still time stamp. I said time zone because she's still live right now. I can go find it. She said she was really drunk, and then when she left and she got kicked out, she started drinking more, and it happened again. That's what she said. See, look, they know in the chat.
Wow.
They heard her. She said this shit today.
I've never heard her say that ever.
I didn't either. That's why I said she just added more shit to it.
what I did hear her say is, that's why I don't like alcohol, blah, 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 blah. But
Mhm.
way back, that wasn't part of the story.
Nope. No, it wasn't.
And I'm not,
Wow.
listen, I don't want to question somebody's situation like that, right? But this is the problem with her, is that she puts people in these weird situations where you have to question it. Because if we've been told X this in all these years, and then all of a sudden, to make it sound juicier, you tell Y, Z, A, you know what I mean? We're gonna be like, wait, hold up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But again, her logic is Bombshell told a different story, therefore it's untrue. So don't try to hold everyone else to a standard you're not even holding yourself to. If that's why you're allowed to question people, then don't be mad at us for questioning you, because that's not what you told us 5 years ago.
that
Yeah.
motherfucking part.
Yeah.
And like, if she didn't bring up the whole story changing thing, whatever, I could even understand a person went through so much trauma, they're not remembering everything, or the next
Exactly.
time they remember more. I
Yeah.
would understand that. But for her to keep saying this about Bombshell and then your shit's changing,
Right.
bitch, make it make sense.
That's
Make
what I'm
it
saying.
make the fuck sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All
Wow.
of it has changed. All of it, everything. Yesterday, she was talking about the Barbie dream house and fucking the 2.5 kids that she was gonna have with old boy. Like, that's a lie. That's a
That is a
fucking lie.
lie.
That is a
She-
fucking lie, and she knows that we know that. So why even paint that image? You know what I
Right.
mean, to society? I don't know if that makes her feel better, but then again, how could it? Because you know it's not true.
The thing
Today
is,
she said about him, yeah, you guys say we were separated. We were not separated. We were having problems. And at the time that he died, we were actually trying for another baby, she said. But then
Yeah.
she said,
Oh, y'all cut off.
that was Ronnie, because I can't hear her now.
Oh shit. Just when she got juicy.
Right. The
Hold on
thing
one sec.
is, okay. The
No,
thing
you good.
is, she told us different things in the beginning. Whether or not those things were true, I don't know. But she knows that we're not going to speak on them because it was stuff that was, for the most part, said privately. So the only way for us to prove that she is telling a different story, we would have to put out, like personal messages and shit. And she knows we're not going to do that. But they were not, according to her back then, they were not like trying for another baby or getting ready to buy a house or any of these things. That's not what she told us. So either that wasn't
she
true
has,
or what she's saying now isn't true. One of the two wasn't true.
and that, right, and that's the hard part, right? Like,
Yeah,
we don't know which one wasn't true.
right.
Like, imagine if you don't know, if when you were friends with somebody, that they were creating this story to get you to open up about your life.
Yep.
Right? To then utilize that against you one day if they had
Yep.
to. You know what I mean? That's fucking insane.
Yes, it is.
Because publicly she has said, yesterday she said, in November, everything, they've resolved everything. She said this yesterday publicly. She has also said that in November, right, in her little description, it says he had one slip, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like talking about his fucking story, honestly, because it's not right. But she has said publicly that in November he had a slip. So how the fuck could everything have been hunky-dory, right? When
Mhm.
you found out that in November he was doing shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Right. No, you're right. It doesn't. It doesn't. It just doesn't.
And I'm of the logic and the philosophy that when somebody dies, right, I don't all of a sudden paint them. You don't have to tear them apart, but in the same token, I'm not gonna act like what they did didn't happen. If that makes sense, like,
Right.
I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna all of a sudden say, "Oh, this was the best person on the earth." You know what I mean? Because just because they passed,
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
What happened to Ronnie?
I just text her. Hang on. Oh, she got a call. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh. I got a dono, but I don't know if people want like things to be public. Am I allowed to say it? Holy shit.
Don't know hype.
Yeah, dono hype. Dono hype. Smoothies in the chat. Smoothies in the chat.
Automatically, I want to say bacon. Like,
I know. I almost said it too. Dono hype. Dono hype. Bacon in the chat. Bacon in the chat.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, thank you so much, Tender. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Tender.
That's so sweet. Oh. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I deserve that. Maybe $1 or $2 because I'm funny or whatever, but that's a lot. Oh, thank you so much.
Listen, I deserve compensation from her. I want, remember that?
Right.
Remember that little clip? That
Yeah,
little
we
clip of her
deserve
saying, if you can find a clip of me saying that I'm black, then I will pay you. So I found the clip.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I'm black, I'm Caribbean, I'm Indian from Africa, I'm this, I'm South Asian. You know, they're all in the same area. I was like, bro.
She tried to say that India was in Africa.
Yeah.
Remember
And
that?
she said, Bethany, she said that South Asia, Asia, India, and Africa. Oh, wait, no, not India. South Asia, Africa, and the Mediterranean, Middle East are all in the same region. They're separate continents, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending on which Middle Eastern country she's speaking on. And South Asia, how the fuck could South Asia be in the same spot as North Africa?
Because
has she ever seen a globe?
It's Controlla. I don't know. Oh, that's
We don't claim the hoe.
Right. We don't claim the
We
hoe.
don't claim the hoe. Hell no.
That's hilarious.
Hey T, and then with that clip, so you know she watches everything
Ronnie,
we post. So T,
you sound like a robot.
What?
You sound like a robot.
Well, let me go down and come back up, bitch.
Did you see her put the little dot in the middle of her forehead?
Wait.
Did y'all see that?
When?
She had some little diamond things that was the babies, apparently. Like some little diamond dotting tool or something. And she could have placed the little diamond anywhere on her face. And she put it in the center of her forehead. And then it kept falling off. And then she said the name of it. And she was like, is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? But I thought you said you were like Pakistan. No, not Pakistan. What's the country she said she's from? Did she say she was Indian at one point, like Ronnie? I think so.
Yeah,
she
I
said
think
so
she
many
did.
countries I can't even remember.
Okay. Is that better?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
She did say something about people do tell her she looked. Oh, no. She said people called her Curry before, and people called her Red Dot before.
Wow.
Like the bitch just finds things about every culture and just finds what people will use in a derogatory manner, and she says that's been said to her. That shit is so fucking weird. Yeah, she did say something about they've called her Curry before. Oh, they called her a stand-in before.
Oh, I remember that. That was old. She said that.
And no joke, I have friends, and I don't take no offense to it. I have black friends that call me a stand-in. I can pull it up on my Facebook right now. He told me happy birthday, my stand-in. But she said this. They called her that because they think she's from India. Bitch, no. You don't know.
Yeah, no.
When she said this today?
No, I heard this before. But I was saying earlier, T,
I know she looked at your clips, and then when I had posted it the first time, I know she's seen it too. But today she said, y'all are finding these clips and y'all are twisting them up or switching the narrative. How, if we're posting you saying it?
Right.
Right. Literally, what?
Like, she said this today, and she said it before. Oh, she said we were chopping and scrolling. How?
No, she didn't.
Yes,
Swear
she
to
said
God.
this when I had posted when the whole y'all can't find anywhere
See,
where I said I was black because it never happened. And then
T,
I post. Go ahead,
Ooh.
sorry.
I'm sorry, T. I almost told you when you record her, you have to record her saying it. Otherwise, she's gonna pull some shit. I was thinking that in the back of my head because you just have her audio, and now she done said the dumb shit. I'm sorry, but I can't get over this. Thank you so much,
You know
Tender.
what it is? I I don't like to post her face on my channel. So that's why I do only the audio. Like even though I have the face, like the words coming out of her fucking mouth, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to post her face because I don't want to see that. I don't even like when you guys put like I try to share your stuff, but then sometimes I'll go through my community wall and I see her face, her face, her face. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
I can't see this. You know what I mean? Like it's like trauma. But
Well,
I didn't know
send
that
it to
she said
me.
that.
Send it to me, and I'll put it through the editor and just put something over her face. But you can still see her lips, so people know it's not fucking edited. She's not gonna
Yeah.
get away with that shit.
Because
There's
she
no fucking
really
way.
said that. She's like, y'all want to chop and screw, and y'all want to what's the word she used?
Pay T, pay T, pay T, pay T.
For real, for real.
You
The
know
fuck
she
out
ain't gonna. You know she ain't gonna give no money. She sees your cash app right there. She could
of here.
put that money into the cash app. She ain't gonna do it.
Y'all remember when she
Listen,
said that I
she
said,
still owes you money for what? I forgot what it was. What was it,
Bro,
Bethany?
I have offered Controlla literally $1,300 at this point for all the shit over the years. 1,300. She still owes me 100 for her quote unquote life story because she couldn't even tell the truth. I told her from beginning to end without changing up any details or anything like that, remember? And she couldn't even remember that she came to YouTube before her husband passed away. She kept saying after.
That's funny because I remember her on Fact Check with the baby in the background and the husband in the background.
Yep.
You know what, Ronnie? I am sorry that I know it doesn't impact you and you're going to say, oh, what she says doesn't bother me, blah, blah, blah. But I'm sorry that you even have to have encountered and dealt with somebody with that level of ignorance because
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately she is from my area as far as New York. And we're supposed to be like a culture that accepts and embraces everybody. And I don't want you to get that impression that that's how ignorant we are out here. Because the
Hell
Right.
shit
no.
she says to you is fucking ridiculous. The shit she has said to me is fucking ridiculous. The shit
Yeah.
she has said to different ethnicities and races is
Yeah.
crazy. You know what I
She
mean?
does it to every race, and then she claims to be part of that race. How,
Yes.
if you're talking bad about the race?
Mhm.
What the fuck was I gonna say?
I text Ronnie that day and was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I can't believe she's saying this shit. Telling her,
What
like,
part?
oh,
Because she said so many things.
well, when she was telling you, like, oh, you don't know what it's like to experience attacks and racism.
Oh, that's what I was gonna. Yes.
Yeah.
She said, I got two bitches on there. Can't tell me shit about racism. Are
Mm-hmm.
you serious?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Like, that's crazy. That's so crazy that she said that people have walked into our temples with guns and just killed innocent people.
Yep.
That shit pissed me off. Anything else she says about my looks or anything like that, about my son? No, because I know it's not true. But
Right.
that shit pissed me the fuck off. You know it did, Beth. That shit pissed me
Yeah.
the fuck off.
Yep. I felt so bad. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry you even have to hear that shit. That's crazy. Because you even sent me the articles. And I
Yeah.
was like, dude, I I know. I'm sorry.
I
That's
can.
you can even say some shit like that. That
You
was
know,
out of
sometimes I feel guilty. Well, a lot of the times I feel guilty, and probably that's why I stick around, is because I feel like if I wouldn't have made her acceptable, you know what I mean? Like she needed somebody to co-sign for her, right? And to
yeah,
make her, and I think G should feel responsible too, and I think he does too now. But had I shut that shit down and blocked her from jump when she came into the chat and said no, you know what I mean? This is how she is. No, don't let her up there. No, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
sometimes I feel like I introduced this fucking toxicity into my fucking, and I let it like fucking taint everything, if that makes sense. And I think that's probably why I stay on this topic, if that makes sense.
I
You know
think
what I
G
mean?
did say something about it. The last time he was on in the chat, I think he did kind of say like he's responsible for it. Also,
Yeah.
he did. Did you guys tell him how she threw his name in there also the other day? You guys
no,
talked to him? Yeah, I'm sure he'll be in here in a day or two because
yeah,
she's
Yeah, I haven't seen him
yeah.
after that.
He comes
It's
in every
it's
few
like who want
days.
to deal with that shit?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Beth, Gears is looking for those clips for me. He had texted me this morning.
Okay. Did you ask him about that other situation, whether or not that was true?
No, I didn't, but I will. And I also wanted to email LTG and ask for that original live.
Oh yeah.
I meant to email her for that original live where she said, because I sent you a clip a couple days ago where she's saying, no, Bombshell, you didn't have anything to do with it. It was Lovely the Great. You remember? Did you watch that?
No, I didn't.
This was
Wait.
old.
Oh my god.
This was an old clip. I don't know where I seen it, but I screenshot it and I recorded it and I sent it to you where she's saying, no, you were not responsible for it. Lovely the Great did that. So I'm like, what the fuck? You just got, this was old though. So does she
We were
not
talking about that earlier. She has come out and said several times since she originally accused Bombshell. She's come out several times and said she knows it wasn't Bombshell.
Yeah.
But now that she's got all that group of people over there that dislike Bombshell, she's trying to make people believe that that's the case now.
Yeah, I heard you, y'all earlier. I was half asleep, not all the way. Y'all were talking about, she has said, at first she said the caseworker told her the person that called had a southern accent.
Mm-hmm.
Then she came and said, no, I have no idea who it was. I know it wasn't Bombshell. She wouldn't do anything like that to me.
Yep.
What?
She said she knew that
What?
Bombshell wasn't malicious like that.
Yep, them exact words. She said
Yep.
that shit.
Yep.
And then it's just so much shit. And you know what? I'm going to go through some of my lives from even back in the day. And then she says I have a channel dedicated to her. Yes. But do y'all remember why I even started my channel? I wasn't a channel holder. I had a channel just to comment.
Mm-hmm.
Because she kept fucking talking about me and I couldn't respond. So I started making videos. My first video was about her. Then when she called CPS on me, ain't no fucking backing down. One of y'all posted a video last night of her talking about the 5-point star that me and my homeboy got.
Yeah,
that comment was said after the CPS call. And when CPS came to my house, they asked me if I'm gang affiliated because of a star tattoo on me.
Exactly.
That's why I put that up. That literally shows that it was her.
What's hilarious is at the end of that clip, she says, you forgot my husband had him all up and down his arm.
Yeah.
So it's bad that you're gang affiliated. It's bad that you're gang affiliated, but my husband's allowed to be gang affiliated is literally what she's saying.
Like I literally made it. I went and got a whole bunch of tattoos. On one side it's stars with designs going down my back. On the other side it's hearts with designs.
Right.
I have no fucking idea what the fucking means. It's cute. To me, it's fucking cute. I got butterfly stars, hearts, kisses. I got all type of shit on me.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
And
she
you didn't
said
even know Straight Drop when you got your shit like that.
No, I've had it for over 10 then she said me and him got matching tattoos, like we went and got them together. I had these motherfuckers for over 10 years.
Right.
And
What a
then she
dumb
said, y'all remember I was driving back and forth from Texas because I live right next to Texas to go have
bitch.
sex with Straight Drop. I've never met the man.
Yep.
The shit that would come out, well, she was mad because he would let me run his chat and block her or whatever. I didn't have to ask him, you know, so she was just so mad about it. But the shit she would say, oh, Tit for Tat knows about all that too. She's in the chat. The shit she would say would be fucking crazy. What did Wacky Jackie say? Oh,
I got the 4th of July clip of her saying she had already celebrated Juneteenth. Oh my god, bro.
Wow.
Oh, that reminds me. She said some shit today. She said Bombshell started making a claim that she burnt her child with a cigarette because she blamed her for CPS. And that is not fucking true. What did happen, and I didn't even know that this was true. I've never seen it for myself until one of the grapplers confirmed that they do actually have the clip. One of the grapplers has the clip of Controlla asking her daughter, "Have I ever burnt you with a cigarette?" And her daughter's response is yes.
Oh. Wow.
That's what Bombshell said. There's a clip out there of your daughter saying that you did burn her with a cigarette. She didn't say she knew it for a fact because she's seen it. She was saying, I've seen the clip of your daughter saying that that's what you've done.
Wow.
Titty said she low-key worships you, Ronnie.
Oh, she does. And I'm not even like that. Like, oh, this person obsessed with me, loves me. She is one of them. Wait, and then she said today about the three of us, I guess, and whoever else, she's like, them is the type of bitches I would not even want to be like. Are you sure? Because within the last month, you was talking about how we are someone you would take advice from, you respect us. We have things that you look up to. Shut the fuck up, you bitch. You change like the weather, you bipolar ass whore.
For real though. For real.
Yeah, she just said that today, that there's nothing we have. You know what? You just said the other day, she just said this. Wait, what the fuck she say? Did I run to you off the panel? Oh, no, she said, I didn't want to talk. Oh, she said she can't stay up there. She said.
Why? You could have at least said bye, damn.
She's worse than me because I usually do that.
Y'all are so rude. And at least you're like, down, bye. Nice talking to you. You're just like.
Remember? Oh, she said these women. I see that they have families, they have kids, they have significant others, and they don't spend time with them. I would pay to have something like that, but then we don't have something that you want. Clearly, you're jealous of us, bitch.
Right. That's what I was saying last night. Like, she's out here trying to shame people for being on the internet for different reasons. Just because you're lonely and single and miserable doesn't mean that's why everyone else is on the internet. And if we're on the internet because we're lonely and miserable and all this shit, what are all the people in your chat day after day for 8, 10, 12 fucking hours? Like, the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're the one who's on live all day long with your kid right there, not paying her no mind, all throughout your family holidays, all of that shit. We don't do that shit.
She had a Mother's Day marathon.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Like, yeah, the fuck out of here.
We was on FaceTime with my mom while we were cutting a cake for her. I wasn't there, but we were on FaceTime with our mother here. Like,
right.
She didn't even go spend the day with her mom.
Nope.
Instead, she spent it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even spend it with Ellie. She was really outside and then in the room for the majority of the part, because that's when her daddy, granny, grandpa, daddy guy was sleeping on her couch. Daddy, grandpa, pappy.
Pappy? Yeah, pappy.
Yeah. New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, every single day. Like, she wakes up rubbing her eyes and presses the live button. And she's been doing this for years, y'all. Years and years.
Literally years.
Do you remember when she agreed to take a 2-week break? I think 1 or 2 weeks, and then she had that good troll and bad troll accounts,
Mm-hmm.
and she
Yeah.
talked so much shit with them accounts. I might even have a video somewhere showing the screenshots. She was under people she fucked with, comments, leaving horrible comments, thinking nobody knew that it was her.
Titty, I agree, and that was kind of my thing. Was although I give her credit for, not getting high and shit the way that she was, she almost seems worse now than she was when like it seemed like she had more understanding and empathy and compassion when she was getting high, honestly, which is insane. Now she's just letting loose everywhere on everybody all the time. Like she has nothing. It's crazy. My eyeliner is looking janky now. Oh shit. Oh,
What happened?
don't know height. Bacon in the chat. Bacon in the chat.
Bacon in the chat. Woo, woo,
Woo
woo.
woo.
Is that what she
Thank
be
you,
doing?
Poe. Wait, hold on. Don't be rude about what? What are you talking about? What am I being? Oh,
She's
I
texting
said
me.
whatever, bye.
She texted me like that too. She's like,
Oh,
whatever.
goodness. Oh,
That's
you guys are
fun.
funny.
8746.
After taking her dose while driving, I thought she was going to pass out. Whoa.
Wow.
Today?
They said you can hear her opening the seal on the bottles. I don't know, but they said you can.
Yeah, Karma was telling me that yesterday, that you can hear the little part coming off. But what I don't know is if they do actually dose her inside the clinic.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she goes there to get dosed or she goes there to get the dose. So I can't prove that she's double dosing. I have no idea.
Right. I'm gonna mute for just a second.
Okay. We're gonna go over the rest of Ronnie's little videos that she uploaded real quick. And then I gotta go grab a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, thank you, Poe. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much.
Like, I question if he knew that I loved him as much as he loved me. So when you say dumb things like my husband didn't care about me, my husband didn't love me, and that we were separated, and all these things that you say, right? It doesn't upset me because it's true. It upsets me because it reminds me that I question if he knew how much I loved him. That's you're fucking ignorant. You know what you're like? You're like a fucking I can't say it because it's wrong to say. Nah, I'ma say it. You know what? You're like a white woman crying about racism. Shut the fuck up. Do anything. Yeah, this is Bride of Chucky. I'm going to wind up finding out who this lady is, and I'm going to wind up pulling up on her since she threatened to come to my house and take photos of my car to give to Rick. So since she's trying to threaten my safety and where I rest my head at, I'm sick of these people that live in New York City getting real gangsta at the mouth, bro. Ma'am, I'm right over the Verrazano, like you said. Let's fucking go. And then I'm not threatening nobody. We could have a slice of pizza. We could.
Not threatening anybody, by the way.
KP management. I was like, are you kidding?
You see her thin, pale bags on her eyes, and she looks tired. It's from methadone.
I have bags on my eyes and I'm pale.
U-tip and this Russian.
She should have been titrated off by now. She's been on it for
a really long time. I've been on it for a year. Who the fuck are you? Do you work in addiction, ma'am? Last time I checked, you don't.
God.
I'm sorry, but that's super rich coming from her, telling everyone else how to live their lives and how to do their shit and questioning everyone else's recovery. Who's leaving? Hey, Bushwatcher. Yes, T, it does mean a lot. Thank y'all very much. Bushwatcher said, yes, when you go there to pick up take homes, you have to take that day's dose. Oh, in front of the nurse. Okay. How does she manage to keep making everything about herself? I don't know. She does, though. After they give take homes, they can call you for a count to make sure you still have what you're supposed to have. And that day, you have to take your dose in front of the nurse. Oh, okay. Bride of Chucky is an elderly female. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. You know, that's another thing she said earlier. I'm going to read y'all's comments. Hang on one second. She said, bombshell, why don't you put a two-piece bikini on and take a picture, and we can compare our bodies and see what men like better. Ma'am, you're 36 years old. Bombshell is in her 50s. Big yikes, like uber big yikes there with that one. That's a lie. Wasn't Melissa giving her methadone too? That's what she claims. Yeah, but that's what she says. Hey, Lisa. Hey, wait a minute. If it's only a year. She was friends with Melissa 2-3 years ago. Yep, you're right. That's a good point. She can't do shit. Taking pics of license plate is legal. Okay, hold on. She wants to fight all the... Right, she wants to fight all these older people. Like, what the hell type of time are you on? Bombshell's in her 50s, bro, and you're telling her to put a bikini on and compare it to you. That's weird. I don't get it. Like, what... How old is, what was it, Bride of Chucky? How old is that person? Tender. Imagine shit talking looking like that. Thank you for being a friend. Oh, you're funny. Oh shit. Don't know height. Don't know height. Bacon in the chat. Bacon in the chat. Oh, I can't wait till we're on cam, y'all. It's gonna be so much fun. So much fun. We're gonna have our own little dance. Thank you so much, Rick. Oh, you guys are sweet. Thank you. I was trying to type, it didn't come out. You're funny too. She retracted it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, you guys. All right, did anyone answer about how old that person is? What do you expect? She brags about what her mom's husband has. True, very true. And she does so towards people who are like 20 years younger than he is, in a way different economy now than it was back then. But I digress. She talked about having a visit. Wait, she talked about having to visit the methadone clinic while in Florida. Not that I ever seen in almost 2 years of watching her. Rick's good people. I've been watching him for a while, just never chatted. I'm gonna start though. Yeah. I've been in there, I think once or twice. Yeah, I think once or twice. At least once. I know that. I did go in there to tell him thank you for, speaking good on me and Ronnie. He was in her comments and all that shit was going on. And again, I'm not going to let that go. I'm still going to make my video. I just have to find the clip of her making her claim in the beginning where she says, I didn't threaten him. He threatened me, so that was my response. I have to find that clip and put it at the front. But I'm still putting that video out. She's not getting away with that shit. Oh, so late 40s, early 50s. So she's really out here trying to fight people and get older women in bikinis and shit. Oh my goodness. And for what reason? Because she's cool with Rick or defends him? I'm not very familiar with that lady, so y'all will have to explain that to me. Right, pick on people your own damn age. Oh, okay, sure. T, did you leave? And what happened to Ronnie? See, she just I'm gonna mute up for a second and then she just dips out. Oh, so she was questioning her methadone use, therefore it's okay to threaten to beat people up? Got it. Understood. Whatever you say, Controlla. Unbelievable. I don't get this lady at all, man. She practices ageism. She always has. That's true. Very true. I'm gonna find a longer video to play for a second. I gotta run and grab a pack of cigarettes. I'll be right back. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out and having some giggles. I'm working. I keep getting calls. Yeah, whatever. Nobody cares. Ronnie. I gotta head to work. Boo. Oh, I feel you, tender. Have a good day at work. But not all of us can ride around in a shitmobile. Blow blunts, drink Starbucks all day. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one. You too, tender. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for the bacon. Tell them thank you and tell them whatever. Bye. Whatever. T. Whatever. All right. Let me find. I know Ronnie's gotta have like a longer video here on her channel. I just need like a minute, maybe two. We need something. I'm getting kind of hungry too. And I need to take a nap. I gotta go to work today. What a hater. Dang, Ronnie, all your videos are short as hell. Let's see.
Two bitches with dudes, but constantly flirting with random dudes on the internet. Like, y'all both have men at home, but y'all are forever flirting with strangers on the internet, looking for validation from guys on the internet. But I'm the one that's thirsty. I'm the one that's all the things. Oh, okay. Laura, you've seen my titties. Ski Mask said that I have no areolas, that all I have is like some little eraser nipple, and I don't have small nipples. Like, I'm not out here flexing.
Way before you ever did. Work for this shit. Not hand-me-downs. A hand-me-down car. Living in a hand-me-down house. When you go upstairs, it's still a hand-me-down. You didn't work for shit. And they're worse than you could ever be? Wow.
Feeding piece of shit scumbags.
Scumbags, y'all.
Do you think that you're that fucking important that I would base anything in my fucking life on either one of you fucking stagnant bitches? Because that's all the fuck you are.
Yeah, you told both of them and me that we are somebody that you do look up to. And if anyone's opinion would matter to you, it would be ours. So shut the fuck up, because that was really within like the last 30 days that you said that. Stagnant? Hold on, let me play this and then we're going to
Stagnant. Fucking stagnant. You bitches are still in the same fucking place you were 5 years ago.
When someone has their life together, they don't have to pull themselves out of the gutter. You're a gutter ass, trash ass bitch. You had to do shit like that. You had nothing. The whole time you've been on YouTube, you have had nothing. And You don't know what they're doing. They don't put everything on here like you do. But they're stagnant? Oh, okay. Yeah, Pixie, not one fucking accomplishment. Nothing. Yeah, you know what? Let me pull the chat up on my desktop here. Anyone comes in here, a troll, do not acknowledge them. Just don't time them out. Completely hide them. I don't give them any attention. Right. Lady Bathory, she made up that one message. She said it came from Gary. I doubt it. I doubt anyone in her family barely even fucks with her. Never mind. I'm gonna go get through this real quick. Yeah, in Danny Line, yeah. For real. And then she lied about it. That's what was so fucking crazy. She lied about what she said to Rick. When she called the police, it wasn't a direct threat. You said his name. You repugnant bitch. You scumbag. That's how she talks. She cusses just like a white girl. She calls somebody a cunt. You cunt. Bitch, what? Did I mix her up with somebody else? So who was she talking about? Lady, I thought so. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I don't have time for bullshit. I'm sorry, Reagan. I'm so sorry. It was me. No one else blocked you. It was me. I'm sorry. Okay. She said her house was messy. Pixie, she's been saying that shit for 5 years. Okay, thanks y'all for telling me. If I do make a mistake, please tell me, because I didn't mean to. I know there's 2 Reagans. Maybe I thought it was the other one. Maybe there's one that's in her chat that goes in Controlla's chat. But I'm sorry. She said her house was messy, not dirty, but in order to clean it, you have to clean up the. She's been saying this for going on 6 years now. It's not messy, it's dirty. No, bitch, it's trash. Trash. She can't even accomplish making a clear path. Man, for real. Yes, Mike. Went out. My birthday was the day before New Year's Eve on the 30th. Yeah, we went out. We went to the casino. We went gambling. Won some money. Really good. I hope yours was good and everyone else's. Agent Scully. I'm so sick of that word. Hey, Agent Scully, I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I started going back live, I had went through my block list, and you were on there for some reason. So at some point, you said something. So I was like, let me unblock this person. Where we go? Yeah, that phone call to the police was weird. Like, bitch, what? She sees her family once a year on Christmas. Right? Yeah, that's weird. Like, me and my brother and sister, we're so fucking close. Like, we're really close. Oh, someone texted me and said put my cash up. I don't want to do it. No, I don't. I don't want to do that. Oh, okay. She turns into Tony's nephew, Christopher, off The Sopranos. Oh, okay. Anyone know how? Oh, God. I don't know. Fuck that whore. Yeah, and then she keeps that fucking green screen up to hide that fucking trash behind her. I would hate to fucking I wouldn't put my child there. I would not let my child live in a place like that. Like, no, hell no. Oh my God, Dandelion, for real. Like, no. I wouldn't even let my family see that shit if I was living like that. Thank you, Mike. Oh, happy late birthday. Oh my God, really? Right.
Sorry, y'all. That took a little longer than expected. Hey, Wacky Jackie. Right, Titty. Like, ugh, the fuck? I want to ask y'all a question just to see if anyone else has noticed. There are people who have. I don't want y'all to say anything. You thought I went to the Newport factory? She said, bitch, I was in the middle of talking. I just cut her off. um, have y'all seen what her green screen is kind of similar to? Anybody? Oh shoot, I still have my key in my pocket. Shit. Shit. Her green screen, see, the color that she makes her screen. Okay, listen, now I can't talk. Her green screen. Has anyone noticed what it is similar to? Who else's it is similar to, I should say. Who has who did a video with something behind them that looks very similar to what she puts behind her now? Now you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Dottie. If you go, never mind, I'm not even going to say it. Oh, show it? Really? I would have to do like a side by side. I don't know how I can do that right now. Oh, okay, hold on. That's a truck on the freeway. We're right next to the freeway, the airport, and the damn train station. Okay. Hold. Please hold. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Dead ass. Oh, I need to mute. Why aren't you letting me share? Okay, don't pay attention to where this is paused at because it looks kind of crazy. But I'm curious to y'all. Do y'all think this looks similar or not? Be honest. Do y'all think that looks similar? Oh, the real Yvonne has one like that? Yeah, be honest. Let me go. I used to be subbed up to her. I don't know what happened. I like the type of shit that she does. Like the conspiracies and government type stuff. Let me go check her shit out real quick. Nope, I need a live stream. Hang on. No, I don't see a background on her live stream. Let me get past the thumbnails. Excuse me. That's New Year's. Okay, so I don't know. I don't see anything like that on the real ones. Let me go back to the chat real quick. I was looking on my phone, so I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, y'all. So, what do y'all think? Yeah, kind of weird, right? Oh, she had a pink screen a while ago? Okay, I got you. I haven't seen her green screen activated, just all green, if I haven't watched her in a minute. She doesn't do it every time, but really can. Have a good day, Poe. I like the stuff that she does, T. I was subbed to her. I don't know why. I haven't seen anything of hers in so long. It's been a very, very long time. But she does like the conspiracy theories and the government type stuff. And I dig it. I'm into it. I don't know how she talks about that type of stuff without getting struck though. Because I would love to do some shit like that. Y'all already know we would be all in them conspiracies. You think we're twinning? Sister, sister. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Trisha always has colorful lights on her screen, which may look like her tie-dye screen. Okay. Okay. See, I don't watch Trisha, so that's why I asked you guys to be honest, because I don't know for sure. It was just a thought that we came across. Wait, why can't I find Trisha's page? That's weird. Oh, there she goes. Okay. Oh, so she's got like looks like maybe a white wall with a pink light. Pink and purple, maybe? Yeah. I could see that too, for sure. Oh, everything. Italian Guy TV. Everything. Yeah, she's got that. You know what? And it's crazy because when she does the Trisha hair, you can tell she's feeling herself like a motherfucker. She feels herself like a motherfucker when she does that. On the inside, for sure. All right, y'all. I really need to go take a nap. I have to work tonight. Yeah, it makes sense now. Yep. She used to do that with our friend and the braids. Yes, she did. I agree, Titty. I agree. I got mornings. Have a great day. Whatever, T. Always busy. Are you off today? Or are you just working later? Have a good day, Loud. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Nope, nada, not happening. Hey, no name. Came in at the very end. She said, I'm going to Staten Island. JK, never. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Drama Kiki. That's not my dog. That's the neighbor's dog. Thank you for coming through, Bushwatcher. I don't know where Ronnie went, but bye, sedity ass bitch. Hey, Sweet Pea. Have a good day. I love you, Titty. Thank you for coming through, hanging out with us. I hope all is well. All right, y'all. Appreciate everyone for coming through, chilling with us. Have a good day.